Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tales Does Tales, where we here at Tales of Initiative play through Tales from the Yawning Portal with an elder twist. Usually we play that. Today, we will not be doing that. Instead, we are going to be playing through some more The Beckoning Dream, a tarot card deck building game where all of us have decks of cards, and we are going to be flopping out some cards. That phrasing went off the rails immediately. It really just
Immediately.
no, not a chance.
Just flopping out our large decks.
Just whipping
for
out our
all to
huge
see.
decks,
For all to see.
letting you see them, looking for particular markings on them so that you can.
We use them to tell a story.
We do. Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Unsolicited decks.
You're here for the plot, remember that.
Do you want unsolicited deck pics?
Look, once you brought it up, my brain just had to go there.
Yep. No, appreciated. This has to
You
happen.
brought us here.
I did
okay?
this. This is my
did this.
fault.
Mhm.
We will forge ahead. We will manage. If you'd like to know more about the Beckoning Dream, you can click the links that I just posted in chat to get the playtest copy and find out more. You can also join the Discord that is linked there for everything Colin and I are doing in the coming year. Super excited and super happy to be playing this game again. Unfortunately, no Danny today. It was very sad. But in honor of Danny, I do have the Crow Tarot that they were using. And so I'm going to be using that for the Major Arcana to go into our Dream deck today.
Excellent.
Danny's dream.
Dive into Reaper's Dream. Also, I finally did the Grimma's Fist overlay right when we're about to end the arc. I have great timing, but you'll notice it's a little bit more metal rather than wood to suit our Duragar warband leader that has hired this crew of mercenaries to work with the sage, the Moon's Eye Sage, on developing this little dream ritual. Anything else we want to talk about? We got spawners. We got normal spawners. Sea Galley. Go check out everything from Into the AM's awesome graphic tees to Level 1 Gamers' awesome, dope, nerdy merch, and our affiliate link to GameStop for all those things video gamey. Not just tabletop gaming, but video games as well. We got you covered on all things. Don't forget to join us on Discord and on Patreon, where you can talk, chat with us about all the things. And just a little while up on Patreon, we're going to be releasing a survey for what you would like to see the return, the glorious return of Tales of Misadventure play for their first arc. What system? Yeah. All kinds of
The
cool
Beckoning
stuff.
Dream will be on the list.
It will be on the list. So if you want to see more of this system, make
Go
sure
vote.
to
Go
make
vote
sure,
for that.
yeah, go vote. It's a very important thing that you go vote, not just
Yeah,
on our
very
Patreon.
It is.
Months
Go vote.
months too late, but whatever. Anyway.
Whatever, go vote.
Yes, I think that's everything in terms of
I think
top of the
so.
show announcements. Are we ready
If you're
to?
interested in playing with me in Misadventures, hit up our people. Hit them up.
Hit them up.
Looking for new people.
Hit
Get-
them up on
Have
the
your
Discord.
people reach ours.
Yeah,
Reach
yeah.
yours. Have
You-
your people reach our people.
Your people go talk to our people. Get in the Discord. That's what that link's for. Get in the Discord chat.
Get in the Discord. Yeah, and we'll figure it out. Because
Amazing.
I think I'm gonna have like a couple tryout games maybe, depending on interest, just to see, add some new players in. Fresh blood.
Fresh blood for the blood god.
Question: Could
Blood for
I
the
eat a
blood
potential
gods.
game for you to play that I think you might enjoy?
For sure, yeah. Send it to me in my DMs and all.
All right.
Slide into those
Slide
DMs.
into your D.
Yes, slide into my DMs while you're there. Send me a deck pic. Anyway,
Just for you, boo.
that's all.
Incredible. Okay. Does anyone feel like they really want to do a little bit of a recap to remind us what happened previously in our little game? Anybody? Bueller?
We went to find information on the Morrigan, and instead what we found was a creepy whispering thing that wanted to wreck our day.
This is true. Yes. Does anyone? I don't actually remember. Does anyone else? Did anyone remember? You did find out where you can
We
find
did, yes.
the Morrigan.
It's I think it's the Frost Giant Jarl.
Yes. Yeah. That's right.
It's one of the giants. I'm pretty sure it was Frost.
I think you are correct. So you've found some information about where the Mardigan is. You found some information already about how to potentially capture tailed beasts. There is a pen that can write only truth. So you've sort of chained one fetch quest into another, but theoretically this pen would hold the answer to how does one capture a tailed beast. You'd be able to write that. You found that out from the High Priest of the Ineffable. Yeah. What else? I think the only other thing of note is as you were sort of like leaving the dream, that last little simmering bite, you were all sort of afflicted with this strange vision, and suddenly this like weird voice echoed into your brains. Some of you received this like mark on your forehead, and where others didn't receive a mark, you received a third eye on your forehead just before you woke up. And some voice
Third
was...
eyes are going around again?
They're
I'm
going
sorry, I
around.
missed them.
Yeah.
And you heard a voice saying something along the lines of, "He would find her, and all would be made oblivion." So, you are out of the dream. You have woken up, and you see Pam is there along with the Moon's Eye Sage, and they're sort of attending to you and trying to figure out like, is everything okay? What's wrong? What's going on? And just like making sure that everything is all right. Grimma is also there, sort of like doing that, like sitting in the corner of the operating room, like kind of forward, but not quite edge of seat, like anticipatory. Yeah, what would you like to do?
According to my calculations, you guys are awake way too soon.
Yeah, I feel like I got a little sucker punched out of that dream. Charisma's just sitting up like, oh god, that hurt.
Are you okay?
I feel like my hopes and dreams were crushed a few times.
Well, I guess we gotta get back on that horse, right?
There was a new tattoo.
Oh. Is
Mine
it
was a
there?
gem.
Is there things on people's heads?
There's no things
Yeah,
on
'cause-
people's heads. Nope.
Oh
Mm,
my
thank
goodness.
I did not consent to that tattoo.
No physical manifestations have followed you back from the dreamlands just yet.
Was a
You had an
guess a-
eye.
I did. I like poked where the eye was.
It's just forehead. Boop, boop.
Yeah, we heard a strange voice as we were leaving the dream, so I'm not sure if we were pushed out of the dream by this particular person, or if the shock of the battle that we were in pushed us out.
That was a really hard fight.
It was a really hard fight.
You
Should
did
we-
very well
I
in
got all
it, sorry. I'm
tangled.
so proud of you.
Yeah.
It's like watching a gerbil with claws go after a ball of yarn.
I am a space hamster.
Space hamster.
I've heard of those.
Pat. Sorry.
Did you manage to find what you were after in there? What we'd sent you in for?
Yes.
Good. Very good.
Mostly.
Mostly.
Somewhat?
Well, you see, we now have to go find a frost giant, Jarl.
And there's definitely like a look that like just his eyes sort of dart over to the Moon's Eye Sage, who is masked, and so hard to say if they're having any reaction to that, but
Well,
Yeah.
Another thing that we had also heard while we were in the dream, we're not sure if this is. We were told to, if we wanted to find a way to capture the tailed beast, we needed to locate an item, but I am unsure if this item is of the material plane or of the dream realm. It's called the Pen of Truth.
I remember that.
I can certainly consult some of my texts, see if there's something of a lead in that manner. Maybe.
Does D&D Pam have any idea of
Yeah,
any of this?
this is why I wanted y'all to have your other character sheets ready, just in case. If you would like to make history or arcana checks, you absolutely can.
Let me
I would like to make an insight check on Grimma as we blatantly just share this information without
Mhm.
communicating
Yeah.
with him first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at him like I didn't fucking say shit.
I didn't say
Don't-
shit.
I didn't
Look at
say
me.
shit. I didn't do it.
14, 18.
18.
Sorry, he can't get mad at her. He knew what he signed up for.
Yeah,
I got a
what am rolling?
17 for history.
17 for history.
History as well. Was that right?
Yeah, history or arcana.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, they're the same.
I have a -2 to both, and therefore I shan't.
I shan't.
Yeah, that's why I was
23.
like,
You could
what else
potentially
could I
still
do?
roll a nat 20.
What was the 23?
23.
23? Okay. What was that, arcana or history?
Okay. Working with Spider Mommy, it would probably be Arcana, right?
I feel like
I'm a
that's,
sorcerer.
yeah. I feel like that jives. Yeah.
Arcana.
Okay.
It does sound like a magic item more than it does like a.
Yeah,
It
like
does-
a historical item.
Yes.
So.
It does sound like a magic item, and I would say that with a 23, you're fairly confident that, like, there's truth-telling spells and there's things that force truth. Something that writes only truth. That's a new wrinkle. That's not something you've been aware of, and you're thinking that something like that could easily be something that's either an item that only exists in the dream, or its nature is very closely connected to the dreamlands, to where
Okay.
you would need to find a lead there to discover more about it.
So Pam just is gonna start babbling a little bit as like stream of conscious it comes through her brain. She's gonna be like, I think it's probably gonna be in the dream world that we need to find it. It sounds like something that would be more closely to the dream world, but not like really
Let's
in the
go
real
again.
world.
Let's go again.
And then for Rift's insight check, Grimma isn't overly like he's not like, oh no, don't shop. He's not like that. It's more
Yeah.
of just like, if anything, with that look, you get the sense that like maybe he's aware of a frost giant jarl of note, and like there's no way that there's more than one frost giant jarl. That's not a
Yeah.
unique term, but
Because the Morrigan part wasn't said out loud, was it?
Mhm.
It was like off to the side to us. So like
yes,
the pen of truth has obviously got to do with the tailed beast, but what does the Frostchild Jarl got to do with the tailed beasts? Is somehow we've got to steer that conversation back around. But yeah,
there doesn't seem to be like, you don't think he was like, oh no, don't say that in front of so and so.
Cool.
It's more of just like that's interesting, and like checking in with another person who maybe knows something.
nice.
Yeah.
Then I'm good.
Alrighty. You would want
We
to go
should
in
back.
again for information on this pen.
Yeah.
I think it
Yes,
would be the
that's
best
awesome.
option for us to at least potentially find out if its location is within the realms itself, or if potentially they'll give us a hint that could help us link it to the material plane.
I think you could probably do your own research as well.
If I can give you a word of warning, your vitals did look rather tense during that last moments. If you return and there's any sort of continuity between the dream that you left and the dream you're returning to, be forewarned.
It's okay, I got him. In the end.
Yeah, it was a stressful situation.
Got this.
Very well.
Fine.
Reaper offers to stay back in order to assure that, like, even if your vitals tank, she is there to be a little bit of a clerical backstop, should the worst happen.
Thanks, Reaper.
Clerical defibrillator.
Yeah, clear.
This is our doctor.
Yeah.
They're here to monitor
Mhm.
life signs.
The on-call cleric.
Yeah, on-call cleric. There's a crash cart nearby.
Yeah. Clerical backstop was my stage name in Vegas. Thank you, Roberta.
I just feel that it's sitting real close to Sari.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
In the next Oh my god. I just want to run a session where it's Grey's Anatomy, but it's the Beckoning Dream.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the weird musical episode where everything's strange and not like just
Yeah.
nonsense anyway. Amazing.
absolutely.
If you think about it, with the dream elements, wouldn't it just make it like Scrubs though?
It
Because you have
would.
like
The
the
daydream.
imagine.
Yeah.
Right.
I will be honest, I've never seen any
Red
Grey's
Wizards of
Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yes!
Revertables.
Yes.
Exactly.
Amazing.
That's what it's gonna be.
That's
Thanks.
perfection. That's
I'm gonna
great.
write that down somewhere.
Yeah. Incredible. All right.
That's definitely a misadventure in the making.
Yes. You are all prepped. Get back into the ritual and begin fading back into a dream. So let's do some dream construction. I've already got my 4 major arcana cards. So go ahead and shuffle up and give me. Do we want to talk about the reflection? What you did between last
Yeah.
session and this session to change your decks? Mark, you want to start?
Yes. I'll start. First things first, we raised awareness to 4. So maximum awareness is now at 4. And then we forged a bond with Pam.
Hey, we have a bond.
We have a bond. Now, part of forging a bond is picking the cards. So I picked the Ace of Swords,
Ooh.
as it's this very Avalonian Lady of the Lake handing the sword off to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am giving you the magical elements while I am taking on this being of the sword.
Ooh. Can we pick any of the cards?
You can pick
Or-
any card. It just has to feel like it is significant towards whatever this bond is. This bond represents a memory between you two specifically. So when it comes up, when you're
Okay.
invoking that bond during play, it's like you are recalling that memory and gaining strength from that memory. Let's see.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, for sure.
So along with forging that bond, you pick the card, and then also, and also associate
statement.
some sort of statement. Yes. So like a hopeful defeat, or soaring teamwork.
I have
something
a statement
like
in mind that I would like to suggest called mirrored images,
Ooh,
that. Ooh.
I like it.
as they are both now shifting to mirror each other.
Yes, I like it.
Very cool. So you've got it on the Ace of Swords, and then this requires XP spending on both of you, so each of you have spent 2 XP to do this. And then Pam, what is your card that is part of this bond?
I picked the 2 of Swords.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's what she looks like. She's got 2 meat cleavers and a butterfly or a moth that's covering her whole face. And I just thought that was perfect
Yes.
at this moment. Just with the whole butterfly and the fairy and
The
Fey realm.
tattoos
The
and the
tattoos
Fey
and the-
realm. And
Yeah. Just
as you weren't here last time, but Sari's tattoos have now gone to cover her face in a mask.
see,
That's so cool.
fucking knew it.
Perfect.
We're already bonded. okay?
Locked in.
Locked in.
We got this locked in.
It's on lock.
Amazing. Sorry, anything else? So you forged the bond, you did an awareness bump. Anything else?
That is all of my spending.
Nice. We'll go just right over to Pam, because you're sort of linked by the bond. You've got the bond. Anything else you did?
I raised my maximum awareness. I can't remember what my maximum awareness was.
It
It
should
would have
be
been
4
3,
now.
so now it's 4. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Interesting. Everyone's going maximum awareness.
I know. I really thought about doing it.
More
twice.
in my hand.
Yeah. No, I mean, if there's,
And
there's anything to be learned from Magic the Gathering, cards in hand. You want a full grip. It helps.
Yes. A full grip. Okay. And then I added the 8 of coins to my deck.
Ooh, spent 3 XP just to add the next highest. Oh, that's very
Yep.
cool. 8 of coins.
Yes,
Yeah.
8 of coins.
Very, very cool.
Thirsty for power and cards.
For those unaware, coins are also pentacles. I
Pentacles.
believe.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yes, pentacles.
Same difference.
Same thing, different words.
Same different.
You might be able to get the 9 of Pentacles because you still have your reflection XP from last game too, if you wanted to.
I spent. Oh yeah, and then I had that one XP left over, and I think I added the 3 of cups. That's what it was with my last XP.
Cool. And then we'll go continuing this order around the stream overlay. Bun, what did Charisma do to change her deck?
I'm still maxing out my cups. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So now I have a 9 of cups. I was heavily debating on if I wanted to just drop my 2 cups so that I could get 10 of cups, just absolutely max out my cup law and everything. But I was like, no, that might be too many cups.
That's just too many cups.
So many cups.
Plus, but then it like shrinks my deck too, and I'm just like, oh, but that's
There is tension
dangerous for
between
me.
having really powerful cards really quickly versus like not having many cards at all. So then as soon as things start making you burn, it can be very, very tough. Super cool.
And I also have increased my maximum awareness so that this way, when I eventually get hit with stress, I can just what is it to like reduce
Blink.
your maximum blink?
Yeah.
I can blink, and then I'm just back to where I was. So
Yeah.
an investment for me.
Yes. Yeah. Plus, if you are in cups, it means you're more likely to do a triumph of cups, and that lookout can heal awareness. So it's always nice to be like, oh, I can blink, and then if I really, really need that back, I can heal it later. Yeah. Very cool. And then finally, last but not least, Rift, what'd you do for your reflection?
Rift didn't have a level up. She had a fucking she was shook last one. So I feel like everyone went and got themselves better. Rift went and got herself more crazy. So
I love it.
she gave up any sort of discernment, patience, and analysis. So she only has an ace and a 2 of cups now. And she got a 9 of swords, so she could be more forceful. So that was 1. Then she got rid of ace and 2 of pentacles to get the 5. And then she spent 3 XP to get the 6. So she
Nice.
went into more subterfuge, cunning, and deception, and more forceful.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Alrighty. We are diving into the dream. Go ahead and shuffle up and give me 1 card each. That's going to go to the dream deck. What is that?
Four of cups.
The 4 of cups.
This is like the first time my cards have not been like some sort of linking with each other.
Mhm. Yeah, this is the first divergence from just the same ones. Ooh, 2
Get
of
the
pentacles.
2 of pentacles for
Five.
me.
5 of pentacles.
Ooh.
Four of swords.
Okay. Alrighty. It's very interesting seeing these numbers go up, like bigger cards, but like for y'all, they're not that big because you've got plenty of other stuff going on. Excellent. Okay. Those are all in the dream deck. Boom, shuffle those up. And now, your guide question. So draw another random card and look at it. This is going to help you answer the question. What would make you give up?
What would make me give up?
Feel a little suspicious about you asking that question, Matt.
What? I'm just asking a thematic question based on what's going to be happening. Oh, interesting.
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 Really?
Hmm.
Okay. That's fine.
Ask for a mulligan because I've pulled this card before.
I know, right?
Yes, if you really feel the need for a mulligan for this one, you can do that. We're playing a little bit
God
looser
damn
with the burning.
I pulled the same card as last time.
It's just meant to
It
be.
wants to be that way.
It
Way
is
of the
meant to
card.
be. It's the way of the cards.
Hey, don't feel bad. I literally like this is the first time I haven't pulled the high priestess. Like the high priestess have been like, "Hi guys, I just want to say I'm here, just to remind you."
I'm here, just so you know. Don't forget about me.
Okay. I think I have the answer.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be based on the card that I pulled, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I pulled the Fool.
You sure you didn't want to mulligan that?
Amazing.
I did last time, so I don't want to like do it again.
Fair.
You know, I
You're
played
allowed-
with it last time.
You're allowed to if you want to, because we want to play test the cool Major Arcana, and it also it's early enough. This is only the 4th time we've played, so it's early enough that like I don't want this, even though it's by design. I don't want it eating something that you're really looking forward to playing. I leave it entirely up to you though.
Okay. I'm gonna draw again.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't tell me that
So
I
let's
can't.
say don't.
You gotta tell me that I can't.
Yes. Yeah, that's fair.
I was trying to back up to say that it's okay considering I've had to do it, where it's like I pulled the High Priestess. I did it again. This is hurting my heart now.
This is
Oh,
hurting
I
my
did it
heart.
again.
Ow.
Wow, I'm absolutely traumatized. Just gonna
Ow,
slide
stop
that
it.
back in the deck. Hurting myself in my own confusion.
Okay. Does anybody else have an answer? I need to reshuffle my cards.
Who gave the 2 of Pentacles? That was
Me.
Mark. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure that I had that right. And then
Okay. God, now I have to think about it because it's a new card.
does anyone else have answers that they're ready to go for with the guide?
I'll go. So
What
I
you
pulled
got?
out the 2 of Cups.
Ooh,
This is
okay.
the fun part about when you start maxing out on a single suit. You basically just start pulling out a lot of the same super stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what would cause Karma to give up, as represented by kind of cups, is sort of being disharmonious with herself, but also the people around her. So if she were to lose the connections and be completely isolated, then it would kind of break down her spirit.
Nice. What do we want to do as a visual for that?
I was going to say this would be, I guess, kind of a weird visual, but potentially like either like I was gonna say like a pair of something, because you see here how there's like a pair of butterfly wings or like a pair of angel wings. That could be something, or like a rope that connects to something, like that'll connect two objects together, two or more
Okay.
objects together.
Okay. I could see, in order to represent that, like that loss of connection, I could see like a cut rope, or or like a pair split. That could be. Do either of those feel like you wanna lean in on that one?
Yeah, I think that would work out. I mostly was just kind of focusing in on like the card and its
Yes.
meaning.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to be like, so how can you traumatize yourself? And it's like, well, my card represents love and unity, so my
Yep.
trauma.
So which one do you want to go with? Do you want to go with cut rope, or do you want to go with split pair? You could also go with broken connection. That might be able to apply to more.
I feel like broken connection
Nice.
would probably be the best one, because I feel like it can't, like, it's not something that's going to pop up too much, but at least if
there's an
I can see it, then
there's an attitude to that visual that like will make it a little bit more specific, but it could still come up even if it's not a rope or a pair of things. You can still look for broken connections somewhere. Perfect. Cool.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next?
I can go now.
Yeah,
I can do it.
you can do it.
I can do it. I have the 3 of Swords.
Okay.
More comfortable with this one. But it looks like she took her heart and is dissecting it
Yeah.
down here. And it looks like she's looking for something. And the 3 of Swords is like broken heart, painful truths. So I'm thinking what would get Pam to stop, right? To give up would be literally like dissecting it down to its nitty gritty and there's nothing left. Right? There's nothing left to find. There is just this.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking anything where it looks like something's being dissected or something's being examined, right? Or looked at really closely. That's kind of what I would be looking for.
Yeah. Something dissected. Painful dissection?
But yeah, like painful dissection, painful scrutiny, that kind of thing.
Ooh, scrutiny I like, because that can open it up a little bit more than just dissection.
Yeah.
So painful scrutiny, I feel like, is a
Painful
very...
scrutiny.
That's what we're going to do for your guide. I like that a lot. Cool.
Artistic.
Who wants to go next between Mock and Hele?
I pulled my highest swords and base, but it is such a fucking creepy
That
card.
is a creepy card. Is that the 9?
I love it.
Just gotta
Yeah, 9. And like, so 9 of cards represents like overwhelming anxiety, fear, despair, like deep emotional pain, being consumed by negative thoughts and worries. And so like, I don't know if the card's telling me this, and I should lean into it, but I wasn't sure if that was really what would get Rift to stop. Because I feel like she already has immense, like, I don't know if she does feel guilt, but it may be like deep within her. So maybe it's like even like unlocking those boxes, but really like maybe facing her own morality is what would get her to open up. So I want to put my guide as like decay or death, but like decay, I think.
Okay.
In a way that there's like worms and maggots eating at something here.
I love...
Could it be her anxiety or her past, like, consuming her, literally?
Yeah. Yes.
I wanna pitch something, because
Yeah, go for it.
Rift got the 9 of Swords because she went for cups last time as a reminder of the horribleness, and it got countered, and so it was like, fuck this, I'm not doing like introspection, I'm not doing patience, I'm not doing that, even though she was starting to feel this like connection with people and starting to lean that way, and she's sort of thrown that off to get the 9, which is now her guide. What about decaying identity? Where she's...
Yes.
Maybe she feels forced to like pick between, I'm either going to stagnate and just be this like a hammer that only sees nails, or I'm going to have to do something risky and risk being hurt again in order to pursue something new. And both of those feel like a form of decay. Like there's no good options here.
Yeah, that definitely fits. And it's like, because I mean, she is like, she would do anything at the detriment of herself and others to get what she wants. So like, there's just this, that forceful nature is now consuming her. So yeah, no, I love it. Decay of identity is beautiful.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
And then that leaves us with Mark.
Funnily enough, much like Rift, we've got the 2 of Swords,
Ooh,
which
lots
represents...
of swords.
We have lots of swords today.
Yeah.
Yep, so many swords.
Not gonna see a sword
A
from this person
crossroads.
right here.
Mm-hmm.
The choice of the crossroads, where for her it literally represents, do I move forward or do I turn back home? Do I find my way back home? Which has continuously been her theme of, here I am more at home, here I can be more of myself. Out there, I am the twisted version of myself. Do I find my way back or do I keep going forward? And for this, with last time she chose the blindfold to allow herself to move freely, now it's the road untaken.
Ooh.
If I can get it.
The road
Love it.
untaken. Very good visual. Love that. Yes. Okay.
So good.
I'm gonna look at some of the majors that I pulled here just to see if I see any of them, or if I think I do. And obviously, y'all can always call me on it.
Gonna
I'll
try and
find 'em.
sneak a peek. Don't mind me.
What you got going on there? Oh, what's happening?
Yeah.
What you got going on?
Could
What
you
you got going on
imagine
over
if you
there?
just sit up and just look further down at the camera? Like,
I will actually take pictures of these so that I can put them into the chat. Certainly for this one because it's going to be relevant for what we're doing here. Amazing. Okay, so the dream spread we have is the Fool,
Oh,
which is
It
this
means-
little
Burp.
crow.
yes.
Very cool.
Then Mark's Two of Pentacles. So Mark, if you
Okay.
get a chance, can you slam that into recording chat? Because that is also going to be useful for what's going on here.
Yep,
Okay.
let me smack a photo of that.
And then the last one that was pulled that I just put into recording chat so y'all can reference the artwork at your will is the Hierophant.
Nice.
He
That's
looks
a
like
good
mustard.
business bird.
Good old business bird here. Excellent. Okay. Whew.
Oh, this could be very bad for us.
You
Meh.
all are entering the dream. Everyone shuffled up. Everyone got their futures in place. Go ahead and draw up to. It's does everyone have 4 awareness now?
No,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
do not.
Rift has 3. Gotcha. Cool. 3, 4.
But I have
4.
13
Oh,
cards
whoops.
You
at
have a
the
lot of
beginning of my
cards.
deck, though. So
Yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
no, minus 2. Yeah, still. What did you just say for us to do? Draw up our present.
Yes. You put your future down. Draw up your present. We are getting into the dream proper.
I have 9 cards.
9.
Yeah.
9!
Rift is
Okay.
just like all about the endurance now. She's just like, that's it.
We draw 3 cards, right?
Whatever
You
your
have 4
awareness
now.
is. Yeah. So 4.
Okay. 4. Oh.
That's what
Yeah.
awareness is a big deal.
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay.
I love selecting things and then realizing.
And then realizing how big they are. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, hold on. Gotta go. I meant to look this up, but I was too distracted by all of your excellent choices.
These are pretty good.
Okay. Oh gosh, there we go. This table is being difficult with me, but I will manage. Here we go. Full screen. Screw it. We're going live. I'll do it live. Okay.
As we're all materializing into the dream plane.
You are back on that plateau, back in the city, but everything feels. I'm gonna be lazy here. And I'm gonna call out to something else that I think we all are gonna recognize. It feels like the nothing is coming, at like towards the
Mhm.
end of Neverending Story. Like it is the city, but everything is clearly going wrong. There is a tension in the air that is palpable. The rust of buildings is that much more rusted. There is a darkening skyline. There is an immense feeling of discontent amongst everyone walking around you. People are bumping into each other and yelling rather than just shrugging it off. People are arguing openly, and all of you immediately have the sensation of a pressure in the back of your head. Welcome back. I'm looking for someone. If you happen to see someone with all of the faces, I would appreciate you pointing them out to me. And all of you, Pam, no, but sorry, you immediately feel that like that tattoo starting to form on your forehead, and it's just like discomforting. Charisma, Karma, you feel those gems sort of like scratching against the front of your forehead from that veil. And Rift, the eye opens back up on your forehead.
Is it at least cute?
It is not.
I pose.
I don't know
It's
if you know
not?
this, but you have another eyeball.
Actually,
Yeah, I know.
what I'll say is that being that I'm gonna reference a little bit of your like Earth Genasi self. It looks like a geode breaking. It looks like fractals of crystalline.
Oh, see, that's cute.
It's
That's cute.
it's cute, but like the level of like
disturbing.
verticality and just like the size of it, just like
Yeah.
like roaming around in your
like-
head.
I have like what those like crazy cartoon like bangs, so I'm just gonna brush them to the left a bit more rather than like the separates. I just
Cover it.
Nothing can be hidden from
hide
my
yourself.
sight. And
it doesn't
as
need to be hidden from your sight. It needs to be hidden from my sight.
well, that's not. Well, the nice thing is that's
You
not
can still
your
see it.
eye.
That's very
Yeah.
rude of you to just put eyes on this good
Yeah.
person.
Hi, I'm
Good
sorry.
person.
Sorry,
Uh,
I'm sorry.
we are gonna move. We're gonna move
Excuse me, that's not
into
mine.
the duel that is happening right now. And what's
Pop it for
happening?
you.
Uh, we are in a duel, and there are going to be two efforts happening simultaneous to this duel. They're basically going to add a wrinkle to what's going on. You are facing off against whatever this entity is that keeps slapping eyeballs on people. And while that's happening, you are noticing shouts, "Praise be the one who speaks of the end! Oblivion is coming! It will return to all of us what we have fought for in the past. Out of Oblivion, we can remake it to whatever we want it to be." So there are people in the city that are wanting to help. And Mark, because your Two of
Yes.
Pentacles is the other effort at play, who does it represent that is working against whoever this entity is in the
Ugh.
city?
You know what? It's the new owners of Bartcoin who are trading.
The
I love it.
Bartcoin owners.
As they're like, we just got this figured out.
The way is forward. We can't just keep going back. So this is the way this works. You can, on your turn, decide, do you want to oppose directly whatever this entity is, in which case it'll function very much like a duel, or do you want to oppose one of the two efforts that's happening? I was gonna say that, but I won't say that, but I will just say that each of these efforts is providing some sort of passive benefit or benefit or like bad thing, as long as the Hierophant stands, representing those who are in favor of this entity. Whenever this entity draws cards, instead of just drawing, they will be able to look at the top two and pick which one they want. So they're going to have a little bit more of accuracy of what they're putting into their present.
Okay.
So that is, as long as the Hierophant stands, they get to benefit from that. Now, if you don't mind that happening, you can just ignore the Hierophant. You can ignore that effort's existence. You can ignore that faction that is helping them out. The other one, once you have basically defeated that effort by, in narrative terms, helping that faction that's working against this entity, they will suffer a permanent -2 to all of their values. So you can gain a recurring
Ooh.
buff against their values if you choose to focus on that effort. I have drawn my present, which is 5 cards. There are the 2 efforts before you that you can choose to oppose. What do you want to do? Who's going first?
Can we get a read of what we should do? I don't know what to do.
That's a study. We
That
gotta.
sounds like a
We
study.
gotta play to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
A
s-
study, you
I'm s-
say?
Yeah. Can I
I might be
study?
able to help with that.
Can we study? Let's
Okay.
study.
If somebody wants to study, you absolutely can.
Do you want to play that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just trying to figure who should we put our focus on? Like, who should I be challenging?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Why don't we go towards the efforts first?
Yeah.
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 And
I
then
feel
maybe
like that's what we should focus on. Yeah.
Should we split focus so we don't end up getting forced?
Well, we're going to.
to.
Yeah, we're going to have to split focus.
Matt, just a quick question. Since there's kind of 3 things going on, are we trying to focus on all 3 things, or is it just kind of like there's the 2
The effort
sort of
versus
major
the
things,
card.
like those 2 are going to be the things that actually pull our attention, but the third guy's kind of
You are not sure. That would be a great study. That's a great use of study, is like, do we need to focus on these efforts? Are these efforts going to force us to focus on them? You're not sure. Right now, you know that if you defeat the one effort, the 2 of Pentacles, you will gain a boost. You will gain something that helps you defeat whatever this entity is. The other effort is right now helping this entity be better. So if you get rid of that one, it will remove that buff. Whatever you do with that information is up to you. If you want more information about either the entity, what those efforts are like, are those efforts mandatory or not, whatever, that would be study questions.
Okay.
So does that mean that you can immediately go, okay, I'm going to go against the Two of Pentacles?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Can I ask
Alright.
what?
And for the Hierophant, sorry, the Hierophant's value is 4 and it is suitless. So if you have like a card that you know beats a 4, you don't have to worry about suit. You can choose to go against the Hierophant. That's something to think here is like, you don't know what cards I have. You have face-up cards that like, you can use
You
those
know
to be
the-
advantageous.
okay.
Yes.
Should we be
Alright, Bun, you
supporting
ready?
the entity? That's a good question.
All right, Bun, you're going.
Yeah.
Who are you going against?
Yeah, just a quick question group, like who should I be going
I would
against?
What
say
have
the
you got?
Hierophant.
Yeah. Maybe,
All right,
Yeah, just go Hierophant.
yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna go against the Hierophant.
Okay. So going against the Hierophant, reveal. I don't have to pick any cards on my end. So you've got, is the High Priestess?
The High Priestess,
Nice.
whose power is currently at a 5.
Very cool.
Baby.
So you're gonna score a success, which means no badness happening for you. Wonderful. And then what would you like to do with your 2 options?
So first option is getting my double study.
Your double study. And you can study anything. You don't have to study just the effect. You'll notice that the study is phrased as any foes, anything about this whole scene you can study. So if you want to study information about whatever this entity is, you can also do that.
Alrighty. So do you think I should ask about what the winning conditions?
I would say
Are-
definitely a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so first question is what are the winning conditions?
Okay. The winning conditions are either the efforts, I will say this, the efforts don't matter in that they aren't stopping you from winning. If you complete them, you do get their associated major arcana cards, so it'd be more XP, and you're also taking rid of those like passive buffs or debuffs that are happening. So there's reasons to go after them, but they aren't essential. The ways to end this scene positively in your favor are to defeat the entity, get rid of all their cards, just burn them out, right?
hmm
Or you're not sure if this is a positive or negative resolution, but the entity is after something, and you heard them say that in your head. They are looking for the one with all and none of the faces. They are looking for the archetypical fool. Within the Dreamlands, there is a shapeshifter that can wear all faces and be anyone. And they are looking for that person. So if you were to technically offer them the fool, it would end the scene. To what ends, you don't know.
But I'm the fool.
I did enjoy that, yeah.
Shh,
Uh-huh.
Pam, hide yourself. We're not
Mhm.
turning you over.
We're not turning you over. It's okay.
Okay.
Rift would
And
turn
then-
me over in a
Question
heartbeat.
Or would she? Or wouldn't she?
No comment.
Shit.
No comment.
Yeah, no comment. No comment.
Should the other question be, are we going to be forced to deal with both groups?
Yeah.
Or can we focus all our attention on one or the other? Or
Should we help the
That-
fool or help
that-
the Hierophant?
That's my second study question. What Haley said.
Are you forced
got-
to deal with the efforts at all? Are they going to make themselves an issue? No. They just hang out. If you don't if you don't knock out the Two of Pentacles, you won't get that like added debuff to the entity. It won't make it easier to defeat him. And if you don't deal with the Hierophant, he's just going to have that buff going forward. Yeah, but there's nothing that's going to be forcing you to do either of those things. There's one other thing you learn from that little round of study, because you're going to be interacting with something that the entity can do. As you are sort of looking around, sort of moving yourself into like tapping into the presence of the high priestess, this ability to read the dream for what it is and learn, there is this unsettling sensation of just like looking down at your feet, and there's just this three-eyed face looking back at you. Oh, hello. Careful about looking into the void, it looks back. And you feel those gems dig into your forehead and an eye opens up. So whenever you study this entity, you gain an eye. And the eyes have certain effects.
Ooh.
You do not know what effects the eyes have, but you do know that they have certain effects.
We're like beholders.
Which
Oh,
entity?
gosh.
All three?
The specifically the whatever the creature is, not the two efforts,
Hierophant.
just the foe.
Okay.
Are we going to go after the
Okay.
efforts and get rid of them for the XP, or do we want to just go after the main character? What do we think?
I would say, especially going after the Two of Pentacles, gathering up that +2 to all of our cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I could.
Okay, so I have
That'd be nice.
And you've got
so I
one
have
more
like one
interpret-
extra thing.
Yep.
So I could potentially deja vu and get another 2 study.
You could do
questions.
another 2 study questions.
You
Yeah.
could.
You want
Yeah,
to
but
do
then
If
you
you
get
guys-
more eyeball.
That's okay. I'm willing to take the risk. Karma already. So Raz,
Karma's
something
just-
that you don't know is that Karma has like these gosh, now
like the halos?
historically
angelic
accurate
halo.
like
The biblically
like
accurate
of
angels.
eyes, the
Yeah.
biblically accurate like angel halo of eyes. So at this point, like you can't. So the only eyes you can see is the ones that are developing on her forehead, and then these just 2 rings that are just kind of floating around her head of
That's cool.
eyes. So,
Yeah, what do you want
Side
these
note.
what do you want these study questions to be?
Ugh.
Oh.
so do we want to do some more study, or do you guys feel like that there's something else I can utilize? Because I can do kind of anything. I can do any of the suit
Thing.
the suit things.
I want to know personally, and I can study too. It doesn't really matter. But I want to know if we should help the Hierophant or not. Like if that's the right move, helping him or getting
Well, I
rid
think
of
we
him.
oppose the Hierophant.
Can we ask who the fool is?
Yeah.
That is
Is
the
that a
question.
Like, is that a thing that we can get answered, or is that too
Sure.
big? Okay, cool.
Sure.
Okay,
If you wanted
then, then I am deja vuing, and we're just gonna double study again.
to. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And what are you what are your questions for that study?
So Haley, you wanted to ask about who the
I think-
fool is?
Yeah, and then we can see if it's. Then we can see if the question that if the follow-up question would be like, who do we want to help?
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out who the fool is first, because it might not be one of us, and it might be just some random person, and it might be
Right.
worthwhile throwing them under the bus.
Right? Literally though.
That's what that
That's what I was
file
thinking
mat.
too.
All right. First study question then is who is the fool?
Who is the fool? The fool, lore-wise, is a very powerful entity in the Dreamlands. It is the archetype of the naive, the beginner, the thing of infinite possibility. And so it is a changeling that can be anyone or anything. And it sort of moves around of its own whims. You know, all of the archetypes, the Empress, the High Priestess, they have physical embodiments in the dream realms. But what their motives are can be as shifting as dreams themselves. So the fool is who this thing is looking for, but you're not sure like what that means. So there is that fool. Mechanically, what I would say is if you wanted to, you could try and find the fool. That will be like the same as an effort. A separate effort from all of the other ones. So you could try and do it that way. Or you can because Pam has the fool in her deck.
Uh-huh.
You could potentially if at any point that card gets burned or blind, if any time it goes to the pyre, you could say, no, I just want to give this. I'm going to use this power and give it over to this entity. You could do it that way too.
So I could give
Interesting.
him the fool. That's crazy.
Hmm.
So that's But in saying that, would that then negate the XP we earn, or would that add on to the XP we earn?
That would add on to the XP, but at what cost?
Okay, cool.
But
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Kurt.
I would suggest, how do we defeat the efforts?
Yeah.
Oh, you know that. Those are just efforts. You just
You know that.
you
It's
deal
just efforts.
you
We
deal
just
stress
have
to
to-
them. Yep.
You deal stress to them. Cool. Okay.
Yep.
I just
Okay,
wanted
so
to
we have-
make sure.
Yep. Those are just mechanical
Um,
efforts. Yep.
So then we have one. Do we have one more question?
One more
Or-
question.
Yes.
Okay. Do we want to ask about potentially like about the deck we're fighting against?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. What do you think would be kind of a better question? Like,
What
what
suits
suits you have the most?
are-
What suits you have the least?
Suits
I
we
would
have
say the most.
Yeah.
Just so
Yeah.
we can get an idea, because we don't even have a clue.
True. All right then. What suits do you have the most of?
You know who I am. I speak only truth. I move towards inevitability. And another one of those eyes that's lurking over you like shifts into this inverted color scheme as it becomes their eye. You are facing off. I'm going to clarify a couple of things with this question.
Wands.
You are facing off against a nightmare known as nihilism.
Ooh.
Perception is reality. Once I perceive all, I will become all, and all shall be as empty as I am.
Damn, that's deep, Matt.
Jesus.
So
Way to Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Thank you. The most prevalent suit in the deck is swords.
Okay.
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 And you now have 2 eyes on you.
Well then, I might focus more on the efforts because my deck is mostly pentacles and swords cancels out. Pentacles.
Alrighty. So whose turn is it now? You've done your two things for 4 studies. A very informative first turn. I love it. Excellent use of High Priestess.
Yeah, I have to say that was a very
was a
good
good
like first hand draw. Like I'm just like I hope I get the high priest, then just be able to ask a whole bunch of questions
Mhm.
to really
Very
start us off. And
nice.
I'm just like,
That was Beckoning Dream equivalent of Land, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet.
Literally. What were the efforts?
There's the Hierophant and there's the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles are your friends. Helping them would eventually like debuff nihilism, and then the Hierophant are your enemies. They are working with nihilism. Getting rid of them would get rid of the draw buff that nihilism has.
Okay.
I'm happy to do some boosting if you like, because I've got a card that I could do against the 2 of Pentacles. Sorry.
Okay. But
is
so we deal stress to both of them is how we do the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll
Are you
do
happy
that
for
one.
me
Then.
to?
I'll do
Who's
this
up
one.
next?
all right then. I'm gonna high five over to Riff and just be like, okay, I've done it. I think
I
I
did
feel
it.
confident that you have.
I'll probably
I
go
can
with-
perceive so much right now,
Yeah.
whether I want to or not.
Yes. So I've got a card. Do I? You.
Yep.
You don't need to.
If you're going
so-
against the effort, yeah, then I don't need to pick.
Cool. So I'm going against my friends. No, I'm going with my friends.
Yes.
I'm going to play the 5 of swords,
Okay.
and it represents like conflict, challenges, and the need to communicate effectively. And so I'm kind of just like gathering us and being like, all right, everybody listen, everybody pay attention. We've got to figure this out. We've got to work together to do so. Yeah.
Nice. I love that. Absolutely an Onerigen, because you're fitting in well with the description. And then you are going against the 2 of Pentacles with that. So 5 of Swords
Yeah.
versus 2 of Pentacles. Perfect.
Yes.
So you're gonna score a triumph, because 5 more than double.
Mhm.
What do you want to do with that triumph?
Can I just get rid of it by burning that card?
Ooh, okay. So this is something I need to clarify, like in
That's
the
what
rules. You
I want to
can't.
know if this.
Yeah, you can't burn. You can't just do the triumph, burn, and effort.
Damn it.
But you would be able to do a lot of stress damage. So you might still mollywop this thing.
Okay, cool. Well, let's do.
Good attempt. Yes. All of the suits, by the way, do have like one effect somewhere in them that is like just less applicable to efforts. It doesn't work the same way.
Yeah. And I wasn't sure because I was just like, oh, because if I specifically get like round this one up, is it like cool? You've done the you've done the
Yeah.
right thing. You can just burn that card away.
Yeah.
So I'm like, never mind. So then I will just deal a devastate.
Okay. Which would be 3 stress.
3 stress. And then I will just do. I'll do a glare just in case you do stress back to me.
Okay. You know
Oh, no,
from
you can't do
I
anything.
can't
You can't
because
do
of
anything.
efforts.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, glare, if you wanted to, you could deal stress to somebody else. So, like, you could deal stress to nihilism, or you could deal stress to that other effort if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna deal stress to just straight to nihilism.
Okay, perfect. So I've got
and I'm
1
just gonna
stress
be
coming
like-
at me.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna be like, yes, us gathering the friends together is hopefully making this thing feel less in control.
Nice. Okay.
We clearly have our
then-
shit together.
Yeah.
Third one, who wants a help?
Do you want to pass it to me?
Yeah. So do you want the help then
Yeah.
as well? Cool. I'll pass a help across to Sari, as I see they have a confident look in their eyes. They're about to tell this fucking entity off.
Nice.
Yeah. So help.
Perfect.
And actually, I'm gonna spend my own Onirigen. Why not to offer 2 help?
Oh, nice. Boost that by 2. Perfect. Okay.
And
I
then
am
that
going
is the past. Yeah,
with
past
the
now.
with the stress you inflicted. You inflicted 3 to the efforts. That's dropped its difficulty from 14 to 11. So once you bring that to 0, it is resolved. So,
Cool.
and then I am discarding the Page of Swords from Nihilism's present.
Ooh, that's a
Nice. Okay.
11?
That is an 11. That's a value
Like
11.
a jack.
It's
Yeah,
basically like a jack, except there's
Yeah.
1 more in these suits compared to normal playing cards.
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Whose turn is it next?
Did you go,
Oh, Mark, sorry.
Mark?
Yeah.
Mark. Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Um,
Sorry.
Sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
I've got mine.
And who are you going against?
We're gonna go up against nihilism.
Ooh, okay. Let me double check some stuff.
Spicy.
Spicy. Get a spicy
Spicy.
meatball.
Do you spice?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
That's crazy.
Ready.
I have the tower.
Nice.
Ooh,
Is pretty.
pretty
That's
tower.
very
I have what is
It's very
effectively
It's
the
very-
9 of wands.
The 9 of wands. Okay, excellent. You are going to avoid the worst part of what this card does for their deck. The tower has no suit and value 12.
Okay.
And that is it. So
That is it.
you
As
have.
Sari is just kind of like, all right, you guys talk about this now. I'm just gonna have your back as she goes to defend against what is the oncoming storm here.
Nice. Love that. Ooh,
And
yes,
she just comes up to him and she's like, hi, inevitability. I'm sorry.
I love it so much. There's an oncoming storm, because I think you've referenced that in the past. There's an oncoming storm in that card art.
There is the clouds that are
Okay.
red and stuff like that, but
Nice. I would say, because like I've depicted this place as having like a stormy feel, I'm gonna say that's an
Mhm.
Onirigen. It was 9, right?
9, correct.
Okay. Perfect. So with Rift's help, that boosts it to an 11 of wands versus the 12 of no suits.
No, it's the 7, so it equates to 9.
Oh, sorry, 9. Yes, you already did it. Thank you.
Yeah,
So
I got you.
setback for you, success for me. What would you like to do?
Yes. We are going to lucid shift.
Okay. Excellent. So everyone's going to earn an Onirigen, and you're all going to get to look at the top card and either keep it there or put it on the bottom of your future.
We gain an Onirigen?
You gain an octogenarian. Yes.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm
We all
putting
look
it
at
at the
our top
bottom.
card?
An Oval Office.
An Oval Office.
Oval Office.
Yeah. You've gained an onion
Top
ring.
card.
Yep. Look at the top card of your future. If you want it, just put it back. If you don't, you can put it to the bottom. And no matter what, you gain an Onirigen.
Asari kind of leans in closer and is like, you're not the only one who could see new things.
Nice.
Hmm.
And
So that
allows
is
everyone to shift for a moment in their dream.
very cool.
I can see what's happening.
It gets 2 choices. It is going to devastate for 3.
Okay.
And then it is also going to, right, that 12 minus 9, yeah, that's 3. And then it is going to press, and you're going to learn another feature of nihilism. Nihilism has the potent trait, which means it deals 2 stress with press, not 1. So it's going to deal a total of 5 stress to you from the
Okay.
tower.
So rude.
So rude.
It's okay. Let's see. We are going to burn a card for 3. And we're going to use my 2 Onirigen for 2.
Okay. Lovely, lovely. Boop, boop.
And she just kind of is like, uh-huh.
Nice. Okay. Perfect. Who is next?
I guess that would
We're
be
gonna-
me.
Pass it to Pam.
Hey, it's me. I think I'm gonna go against the 2. Is it cups or coins? What is it?
Coins.
Coins. That's it. I want to help my friends, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. What are you using? I don't do anything here. It's just against the 2 of Pentacles. So what do you got?
I have the 7 of coins.
Woo!
7 of pentacles.
That's gonna be a triumph.
And I would like to point out how she is shuffling this mandrake up to her face, and she's really looking at it. She's like, she's really
Dissecting
scrutinizing
it.
what's going on.
Ooh, painful
You know?
scrutiny. Yeah, I'm
Painful
down.
Scrutiny.
Yeah, your
And
guide is there.
Yeah, and mandrakes like to scream.
Yeah.
So it just
Mandrakes are not a nice thing to scrutinize. Uh-huh.
right.
Yes.
It's definitely painful scrutiny. Okay.
Yes.
Um.
So that means you can increase that card's value by 1 if you want to, just for it having your guide on there.
Yeah, it's an 8 now.
It is an 8. So
It's
it
an 8 of coins.
big old triumph.
Love it.
What do you want to do with them?
Okay. What we're gonna do?
Devastate for sure.
Devastate.
Devastation.
Devastation.
Deal stress to the opponent equal to the difference. Yeah, I'll devastate.
Okay, devastate. So that's gonna be 6 stress coming in on that.
Yeah.
Boom. Owie.
Boom. Owie. Big owie.
So really, this is you helping this faction that's like, we only move forward by keeping existence around. There's no going back.
Yeah.
There's no like. So how are you helping them?
I think weirdly, okay, I think what is happening is I am taking a really, really hard scrutinizing look at everything around me so that it's kind of burned into my brain what it looks like, that it's there, you know? Like, it's not disappearing, it's there.
Mm-hmm. You're like solidifying its nature. And so you can see
Mhm.
people that were sort of losing confidence by just you focusing on them. You're sort of like, no,
Bringing them.
keep running. Like your own plan, your cunning is to like keep the clockwork happening by sort of enforcing its existence.
Right.
Very
Like,
cool.
no, everything's here. You can't just pretend it's not. It's not going away. Here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that all I can do? Or do I need to pick another thing?
You got 2 more picks. So you did
Okay.
devastate. You could do oppress. You could do any of those guys. What's the pentacles ones?
The Pentacles ones. Misdirect. Ooh.
You could plot?
Yes. Oh, I could. Ally can select from the top 3 cards of their future instead of drawing on their next turn. Ooh. That's kind of cool. I'll give that to Rift.
Nice.
Okay.
So Rift is plotted.
You are plotted, Rift.
I have good plans,
Yes.
but I can't go against nihilism.
Yeah.
Well, I could.
I feel like
Actually,
I'm
no,
a
that's a lie.
pretty-
I
Yeah.
could.
I could
Well, and
potentially go
this-
up against nihilism too, because cups
should
counter
let you-
swords.
Right. But this should also let you select from the top 3 cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
instead of blind drawing. So maybe it will be helpful for you specifically.
There you go.
And then I will.
One more pick.
Can I decrease nihilism's awareness?
You would not be
No.
able to because that's only against the card you go
That's-
against. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Hmm.
Okay. Decrease the value of a foe's next revealed card.
When you do that one, you can do any of one. You don't have to pick the person
Okay.
you went against.
That's what I thought. Okay. So I'll do that one, and I will.
Hinder.
I'll hinder.
Hinder
I'll
nihilism.
Nihilism.
Dope. Perfect. Okay. So I got -1 on nihilism.
Cool. Did I get an onigiri?
you did get an onigiri. You did get it on
Yay.
Naragen. Yes.
I feel cool.
Wonderful.
Okay. And now I move that card into my past.
Yep.
Right.
And
Yes.
you draw. Yes.
Okay.
So who would like to go next? And against whom? Against what?
Odd. You've been where?
Yeah, but where? Who? By the way, there's only 5 left on the Two of Pentacles effort.
Oh,
so
nice.
You could
Okay.
very quickly knock that out if you
Easily.
wanted to.
We're doing good, guys. We're doing great.
Yeah, I'm happy to. You want me to just keep smashing at that little one, or and I can boost Bun up for the next turn? Have you got?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So going to Rift. You going against the Two of Pentacles, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. Rock and roll. Reveal. What do you get?
My brain went. Did I pick the right card for a second? And I'm like, yeah. 7 of Swords.
Woo!
Ooh.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah, I'm not giving him anything to go back for me. And I'm going to do a Devastate.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's just gonna
And
clear
then
that one
wipe
right
it.
off.
Yeah.
So they're done now. Done and dealt with. What does this one mean? I'm gonna look it up quickly. 1 second.
What is it?
That's 7 of Swords.
Ooh, that's the
deceit,
one that's
lying,
the deceitful.
treachery, dishonesty. Yeah. So,
No.
yeah, I feel like I make up some sales pitch that just gets them completely on my
Mhm.
side. So like everyone now just feels like Rift is just like teammate of the month.
Yeah, I
I'm
will
getting
say-
an award.
So one thing I will encourage is swords, unless you have that one boon, are always about like forcefulness, directness, truth.
Oh,
The,
yeah.
the lies are going under pentacles. But what you could like
Yes.
flavoring that a little, twisting that a little bit more into like the game's version of swords. You made Barkcoin. Like that was
Yes.
that was Rift's
You were the
invention.
creator of.
So it's like
Yes.
I was here since the beginning. Yes, the only way forward is forward. Like yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I pull out the original bark.
Yes.
Exactly.
And now I'm trying to sell it. See if I can make some
Nice.
more bark coin.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna take all the gems that they say are useless home. Um, so yes, I will do that. Then I'm going to help. Help, and I'm going to use my Neogen to go down to 0 to give 2 help to Bun, and then
Okay.
I will use my third one to hinder
Nihilism.
nihilism again. Yeah, sorry,
Nice.
my brain broke.
No,
for
that's
a
okay.
Second there, but yeah, hinder nihilism again.
How are you looking, Bun? Do you need some more push?
So just a state awareness, by the way, you've resolved the Two of Pentacles, which means nihilism now has a -2 always. There is always going to be a -2 on nihilism's values. You've also already
Beautiful.
put a -2 on him from just 2 hinders back to back. So that is
Nice.
a
Minus
total
4
swing
right
of
now.
-4. Yeah.
How are you looking, Bun?
I'm feeling confident. Feeling
I get to pick up my 3 cards, look, and then put them back down. Is that right?
Yes, you get to look at the 3 and then pick from amongst
to-
them.
Yeah.
Done. Then put that back. Oh, yeah, and I pick Bun. Karma. Get it. Girl.
All right.
Girl? Wait.
Chameleon.
What do you identify as?
A bug.
Get it.
A bun.
Person.
You going against
Dream
nihilism?
entity.
I identify. Yeah.
I identify as a dream entity. Oh, that's perfect. Amazing. Okay.
All right. So yeah, now Carmen's gonna try and look back at nihilism as we have given rise to Bartcoin again, and it's like, okay, I guess it's the time for you and I to tango again.
All right. Yep. I have the moon.
Ooh.
I have the 9 of Cups.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. So
That's a
Uh,
pretty moon.
the moon is suitless, so no countering happening. Haley might be familiar with what the moon does based on the last time you fought a nightmare. And this one is a greater nightmare, which means its value is normally 14. With the -4, that brings it down to a 10. So pretty helpful there. You had the what of cups?
The 9 of Cups.
9 of cups. But you have 2 eyes on you, which means that is functioning as the 7 of cups.
Was that a 7 and you've already added the +2 help?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
was it a 9?
No, that would have been it's basically a 9. It
Ah,
straight
okay.
up is the
So it would have been +2 for the
Okay,
help.
sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. Good calling that out. So +2 from the help.
Okay.
Subtract 2 from the eye debuff. So because it rather than you always revealing and then like it's not that mechanic. Instead, it's just like there is this innate sense that it is watching you constantly and kind of knows your moves. So it is a 9 versus a 10. So it is going to be my success to your setback. However, the moon is the special nightmare card. Before we do any of that, everyone now needs to handle a spike.
Okay.
As this
I was actually going to ask if anybody could invoke their guide on my card or not.
Nice. We'll do.
It's just
Yeah.
one away. So
No, let me look at it.
I mean,
Yeah, look at it real quick. We'll figure that out.
whoop.
Ugh.
There's just there is a kind of a gentleman by himself, and there's like 9 cups. I'm noticing that there's like kind of 2 cups that are like the same pattern, but they're separated from each other.
Ooh, okay.
Does the guy
That's
look
cool.
like he's dying or dead at all?
Does he look like he's looking at something really, really hard?
He is kind of squinting, and there is like kind of a little turnip object in his hand right here.
He's really squinting at that turnip, Matt.
I would give scrutiny, but I would not give painful scrutiny necessarily.
Yeah, that's fair. He
Um,
doesn't look like he's in pain at all. It doesn't.
What
look
about
like
what about like a disconnection with like the 2 cups that are like the same pattern but are separated from each other?
Do they look broken at all? Because your guide is broken connection.
Dang it. Right.
Now, what I would say
No.
is
Oh, but yeah.
Oh.
That's true.
there's
I
a
could
broken
invoke my-
connection. There's a broken connection with the self in this card. So if you wanted
Yeah.
to, you can invoke your guide over here to subtract 1.
That's good.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
I like it.
Can-
He's looking in the mirror. He looks like he's in pain.
I didn't actually know that you could invoke your guide on the enemy
Yes,
card.
you can invoke
Go.
your guide wherever it shows up. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay,
That's
so now that
definitely a
makes
broken
us so now the playing field has been evened.
Do you think? I don't know. I don't know if this is scrutiny. Yes, it's looking in a broken mirror. I wouldn't
Yeah.
necessarily say
wouldn't-
it's scrutiny.
Yeah, I don't think he's looking at himself.
Yeah,
You know.
he's looking in
I think
all
he's-
sorts of directions.
Yeah, he's lost. He's not looking. Really.
Yeah,
Trying to think about everybody else's.
I could.
I know, right?
Guide.
Do we think decaying identity?
Ooh, decaying
I
identity.
do
Oh,
see like
definitely,
kind of
yeah.
I do see kind of like his neck
Yeah.
and stuff looks like it's kind of like a fresh or a decaying wound and stuff.
Yeah,
And all the faces. You know. They
I would-
look-
There's like no
There's
yeah.
no cohesion. There's no unity.
yeah. No, I would definitely give that. So it's gonna be. It's actually gonna switch it. So now it's gonna be your 9 to my 8 because of all of the debuffing y'all have done. However, I
I'm
still
gonna
get to
go.
do my nightmare thing. Even though you are turning on this thing and focusing on it and like no. We see you for what you are, and it is this horrible feeling of seeing something for what it is and recognizing that it is utter naked villainy. It is truly like an anathema to existence, the desire to destroy, to remove, to completely obliterate. It is truly frightening. And you are faced with a spike that everyone needs to deal with right now. Is difficulty 3, except for the person that triggered it. So the only way that it can play its moon panic ability is is if someone scored a setback or a countered against the nightmare in a previous round, and that was Bun. So sadly, Karma, you are going to have to face a spike of difficulty 1, and everyone else will be against a spike of difficulty 3.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. It's okay. What do we do?
How is everyone handling the spike? So you are all being confronted with this fear of oblivion, fear of non-existence, the fear of being absolutely rendered gone. How do you handle that fear?
Do we just answer?
Yes, you can. This is entirely narrative. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I think in line with what my guide is this session, it's kind of like I scrutinize myself.
Okay.
You know, like I'm kind of delving into myself to find the parts that are real and tangible that I can hold on to, as like this is immutable. This is for sure me. Like I'm not gonna disappear.
Nice. I'd say that's either cups or swords.
Okay.
Do you have a preference between those two? I'm thinking cups is very introspective and very like, but you could be like intellectualizing like what parts of me are real and like studying for some sort of truth, and that feels very swords.
I think it's cups.
Okay, going with cups. Mark,
Mhm.
how is
Sorry
Sorry
is the
dealing with this?
complete opposite. She's like, I've lost myself so many times, I don't even know if I am real.
Amazing.
Right.
That's a wands. That's a wands for sure. Yeah. And then Bun, how is Karma handling this?
I think for Karma, since it's not really kind of hitting her as hard as it would be like other folks, like she's just kind of like, it's kind of like when they came into the dream before and were sort of kind of confronted with their like original like change. She's kind of doing the same thing that she did then, where she's just kind of like feeling her like self, and she's like kind of grounding herself, like I am here. Even if I am gone, I have left pieces of like myself around, and like I have been doing like things, and just I am physically here. I can hear my heartbeat and stuff.
Nice.
Just kind of doing all that.
Cool. I would say
Here.
I would say what else do you hear? I would say that's either
Yes.
cups or swords. I'm imagining you're angling towards cups because you're full up on cups. Yes.
I'm a cups main.
You're a cups man.
Main.
Haley is sadly away from chair, but we will continue. So everyone gets to look at the top for Raz and Mark. 3, Bun, you just look at the top one, and if it's a cups, you win.
God damn it. Okay, but you will laugh. You will.
It's a swords,
you will
isn't
laugh
it?
At what...
I
Uh-huh.
looked at the top 3.
And pick
I
out.
don't have any.
You don't have any cups?
I don't have any cups. My cups are...
Mark, do you have your wands in the top? A wand card in the top 3?
I have a wand.
Yay! So you can burn that wand to avoid the consequences that are coming your way. Oh no, is it a big wand?
It's my 6.
You can choose
Oh,
not
no.
to. It's just always usually the case that not succeeding in the spikes is worse.
We'll do it.
Okay.
It's fine.
So you burn that
I
card.
have other ones.
Rift. How is Rift handling this intense fear of annihilation, of utter just gone?
Goneness.
So I feel like usually this would rattle Rift because she's got so many unfinished things before the end of what she thinks her life should be. But due to Pam boosting her earlier, she knows what her future holds.
Ooh.
So she is like, she's clear. She knows, like, she knows exactly what's to come in the next moments, because she's got Pam by her side at this moment. So yeah.
I love that. I think
And so you could let me know if you want me to pick a sword or a pentacle.
I was gonna say, I think that feels, because it's this sort of like, no, I know what's true, and I know that direction that I'm heading. That feels very swords. So I'm gonna say
Yeah.
swords. I'm assuming that you pull off the top 3, you can pick a swords out. So it's just a matter of
I
which.
do.
Yes.
It's
Boom.
my 3 of swords,
Perfect. Lovely.
Ooh.
and that goes into the pyre.
That goes into the pyre. Yep.
Nice.
The ones that you didn't pick, that you didn't burn, those get shuffled back into your future. So your futures shuffle.
I will shuffle those off then.
4 cards in my future still.
Thanks, Pam.
You're welcome.
By the way, I will say this is a very cool like highlight of like why those like look at the top of your future kind of abilities could be really, really good, because then when you come into a spike, it's like, oh, I know, haha, and you can angle your narrative choices towards that. So it was Bun, because you just had to whiff on that top card, womp womp, and then it was Pam, also did not
I didn't have
succeed.
any cups.
Both of you take 5 stress.
And does the card? What happens to the card that we?
We are
pulled
still
or
gonna
failed to pull?
do score and interpret after this. So you're taking 5 stress right now, and then we are gonna go into scoring and interpreting.
Okay.
Okay. Now to just remember how I kick. Okay, here we go. I will burn a card for 2,
That's for 3.
and then for 3, and
Yep.
then I am gonna blink.
Blink. Nice. And you are
Yes.
finding this out now. Since you blink, and when the eyes open back up, there is none on your forehead, and there are no more on the ring of eyes.
Ooh.
So that's one way of purging the eyes that get on you, is to blink at some point.
Just your regular eyes now.
Yeah,
Your
just-
regular multi-eyes, not
just
your...
your normal, your normal be not afraid eyes are the only ones there.
Be not afraid, young child. I will assist you.
Yes.
Why are they screaming?
Why are they
Do not-
screaming?
Do not look upon
I
me in
specifically told
fear.
you not to be afraid.
Okay, be more afraid.
Do not fear me.
Cool. Burn a
Several
card,
rings.
blink, and then yeah, the dude from Pan's Labyrinth.
Yes.
Pam, what did you do to handle the 5 stress?
I was not thinking of. I was too busy listening to what.
Valid.
he was doing.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I am entertained by this game. I love it. Okay. I have 2 onigiris, so I could spend two of them, right? To
Mhm.
get rid of 2 of the stress.
Yes. I'm gonna
Okay.
make onigiri for myself this week,
You
I
have
think.
to.
We
Yeah.
keep saying it. I'm gonna make it.
It's delicious. I had sushi today.
Nice.
So hungry.
Jealous.
Jelly.
I have
I
to go
work
all
at a
the way to, like,
sushi place now, so it's like I get
Ooh,
this
fun.
That's so cool.
So,
Very cool.
spending 2 of your onigiri to
Mhm.
absorb 2 stress, and then
Yes.
what else?
And then I think I will burn a card to the pyre.
To the pyre with it.
To
Wonderful.
the pyre.
And now,
So,
Bun, now we do our interpreting. So while you pick your card to burn, we can pick what we want to do. So I score a setback because y'all piled on and reduced my value to 8, all the way from 14. Very, very well done. And you had yours sort of boosted, negated up to a 9. So you are able to get a success. You get to pick 2, and I score a setback. So I only get to pick 1.
And then what do we do about the card we pulled?
Shuffle it back into your future.
Uh,
For the spike.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just okay. Well, I just gotta do some shuffle.
Shuffle and shuffle and.
professional growth.
Okay, so. Do.
Yes, I am burning my 3 of pentacles.
Makes sense.
Let's
They're dead
see.
people.
They're dead.
They've been. This one's been blinded by a scarf with a coin in her mouth, and this one is blinded by coins with a scarf over her mouth.
Oh man,
I'm like, oh,
it's a bad
okay.
day. It's a bad day for
Bad
those
day.
Okay.
Bad day.
So if I have two. I think what I'm going to do for my 2 is I think it might be a good idea. What are you doing? I would like to do an analyze.
two. Okay. Excellent. Okay. I have
for
the
first.
Knight of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the Page of Cups.
An absolute beefcake. Oh my god.
It's a boss monster. It's a boss deck. It's a boss deck.
Nihilism is attractive.
Nihilism. Flexing.
I reckon we boost the
Flexing.
shit out of sorry.
And man, I love it. For analyzing, that is another way to, like, you peer into nihilism and you're like, ah, ah, ah. One of those eyes comes back.
God damn it.
This voice emanates from Karma. We're all like,
God damn it.
Actually, that
Only
would
Zoom.
like Karma just getting super angry. Voice is just completely more like masculine and deep.
Yep.
I love it.
So, okay, would it be better if I hindered nihilism, or do we want to just go to boosting? Sorry, what do you guys think? Because we have the
Hindering nihilism is probably also going to be helpful.
And something to
Catching
keep
it from both sides.
and something to keep in mind is dealing stress, even if it's just one. The faster I discard, the more I have to blind burn. The only way you're beating nihilism is you gotta punch him in the face to where he wants to run away. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
We gotta
Then
punch him.
okay, hinder, or should I do a press? I believe that's the one that feels like the one
stress, yeah.
stress.
Yeah, press it.
Press it.
Press. I'm just gonna I'm gonna push nihilism like. Eh.
Eh.
Real
Poke
Okay.
the eye? You just like poke the eye that it just gave you?
Actually, what's
Amazing.
kind of interesting is with using like the 9 of Cups, how like Karma's like pushing it back is like the 9 of Cups represents like positivity and like positive change and like inspiration and stuff. So she's kind of like using literal like positive energy to like push nihilism
Nice.
back to be like
Fuck your negative
Fuck your negative vibes. Get that shit out of here.
Don't
So-
muddy my mud with your caustic.
With your caustic bullshit. Amazing. So that one stress is going to come in. I will discard, I will flinch the Page of Cups. And then I will I'm going to give you an Onerigen for tapping into like that. That was a very good description with like the 9 of Cups and using the positivity. And then I will also, for my 1 pick for the setback, I'm going to help myself. I'm just going to help. Just a little boop. Just a +1.
Mm-mm.
Boop.
Wow.
I guess now they're at a -1.
So now it's a -1 because of the cost at -2. Yeah. And then I get to
An eyeball.
draw up to my awareness. So I get to draw 2 cards, which means I get to look at the top 2 and pick between them. So do that.
Should I have drawn up after
Yes.
burning a card? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
And end of turn, no, not for you. Sorry, because that was out of turn. So keep those there.
Okay.
Sorry. If it's out of turn, you only draw up if it's at the end of your turn. So if things happen to you outside of that order, that can be very, very bad for you because it gets to your turn and you're like, I don't have any cards left.
Yeah.
Cool. Bun, who we going to next?
Who feels like they want to tango with nihilism again, or who kind of like is there?
I got
Anybody
want
wanna-
to?
Yeah, I could use it.
Yeah, see.
I mean, I can go. Okay. I don't care.
I'm trying to formulate a play. Matt, quit listening.
What?
Matt.
Go away. Trying to battle plan and strategize.
I
Could.
I have the Fool right now. I don't want to
Mhm.
give it to him, but I could use it against him.
Would you rather we kind of, considering the cards are kind of high, would you rather we kind of gave you like a little bit of a boost beforehand to kind of
Yeah,
help
let's
you?
boost up.
That's fair.
What is
Boost
the
it.
Okay.
suit and value of the fool?
It's dependent on the futures of other.
It's very random.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, let's just boost the shit out of you.
Okay.
All right.
Boost me.
I can
Boost
go to
me.
boost.
All right. So Cartman's gonna turn to Sorry and be like, "Okay, I think I got them down a little bit. You go
Cool.
in because I know you're
I have
also
a
really good at.
plan.
I have a
Plan.
Let's go."
What?
Kind of.
Sorry.
I'm
Has a
assu-
plan?
I'm
Sorry,
assuming
it's
you're
a
coming against
plan?
nihilism.
Sorry, has a plan?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Ready?
Ready.
The 10 of Pentacles.
Oh, look at him.
I has a sword.
You has a sword. Ah, you
Oh, thank God.
counted
Is he painfully inspecting his sword?
me! Painful sword. It won't necessarily matter because even if you reduce this value, there's no getting it down to
There's
a 1.
nothing.
Because is that the Ace of Swords? What was that sword?
That is the Ace of Swords.
Nice.
That's my bond card.
Very cool.
Bond.
That's
But you are going to
beautiful.
counter him, so
Yes.
does not get to do anything. What would you like to do?
Does not get to do nothings. Let me see. We are going to.
Can you? Oh no, never mind. I was just like, can you devastate when? No, but no, because you have to do a success or trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I was
don't
like,
get to
that-
do.
I did not
you don't
get
get
a
to punch
success. I only
up
get
for the
one.
difference. Yeah, that'd be wild. It is, but that's kind of like the point of trap for Pentacles. Is like,
Yeah.
I got real fucked up, but guess what, buddy? It's coming right back at you.
So did you.
Yeah.
So what we are going to do is we are going to help. And we're going to put that help on. We're boosting the Fool, so we're going to give that help to Pam. SR is just like, I have a plan! And her plan is, I'm gonna run at this guy!
I have a plan.
Positive
Okay.
energy right there.
Yep.
Love it. Positive energy. You got this, babe.
That's the one thing I can do because I dropped so low.
Yep. You stop me from doing anything, but you only get to do the one thing.
Okay.
My 10 of
I mean,
Pentacles
that's-
goes to my past, and I get to pick.
That's what you get for assuming I was gonna cups.
I know. That's
Or
what I get.
wands.
I was actually thinking like she's got a lot of wands. Let's go with something that might counter. And yeah, you punished me for it. Very good job.
10 out of 10, guys.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Downton.
Honestly, absolutely like top pog and move.
That was
Top
great.
pocket move.
Top 10 pogs of Beckoning Dream.
There's total. The pogitude is off the charts.
To boost.
Alrighty. Yeah. Any more boosting, or are
And
y'all
we
going straight
are-
over to Pam?
We're passing over to Rift. for
To
boosting.
Rift.
We're boosting.
To Rift.
To Rift.
So Rift is like kind of standing off to the side, being like, my friends have fucking got this. Like I've never entrusted in something in so much in my entire life. And so what I've done is I'm going to the Hierophant.
Ooh. Okay. I'll put this away then.
Nice.
Okay.
And I am going the 6 of Pentacles.
Nice.
And I'm offering
Nice.
bark coin for this guys to get out of our way.
Yes.
Amazing.
Leave.
Yes.
I've got all the
Leave.
coins hanging off this branch here.
Love that. So you're gonna
So, yeah.
score a success. Yep. There's
Yeah.
no suits. There's no extra stuff happening there. What would you like to do with those choices?
I'm going to help.
Help. Sorry.
Chris,
Or sorry.
Yes.
Pam. God.
Pam.
Pam.
Help Pam. And what did I just do? Pentacles. Then I probably will just hinder.
Hinder our boy. Hinder nihilism.
Yeah. Hinder nihilism, please.
Yes.
Play the blue-eyed
Back
white
to
dragon,
-2.
guys.
Yeah. Because I didn't really deal any stress to the Hierophant. I'm more just like, I'm
Yeah.
trying to distract the
You're-
Hierophant.
Yes. You're just like, what about this? And they're like, I mean, money's money. Like it's just, but you're preoccupying them. They're not really helping nihilism at the moment. So you're sort of detracting from that ability. Yeah, love that. Perfect. Who we going to next?
Give me an Onirigen point?
I would say I would say you well described it along with the suit, but no.
My bark coin.
Your popcorn? No.
Aqua?
I'm
Okay,
gonna be
me.
stingy on that one. Is it going to Pam?
Yeah.
think-
Oh, Pam's ready to go.
I think so.
Yep. Go for it, Pam.
Okay. So to say, if you were still not feeling 100% confident, I can stroll in
Yeah, we can go again.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
just to give you like a mega Kamehameha boost.
Kamehameha.
Like we're all sharing our energy for the
Yeah.
massive bolt.
we got this. We got
Alrighty.
this. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Boop the snoot.
Are you going? You're going against nihilism, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is the Knight of Cups.
Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups.
So you can see this
Okay.
dude is like drowning in water.
Yes. With tentacles.
Tentacles, yeah. Okay.
Mm.
So
Okay.
you get to pick 2 futures, and we reveal the top cards of them, and then you get to pick the value in the suit from among them.
Yes. And kind of like how he is going through this doorway and it's like he's in a hall and the curtains are aside and then it just opens up into a new place. I feel like I'm kind of opening the curtain of reality to pluck into the future of nihilism
Nice.
and the Hierophant. Okay.
Nihilism and there's no future for the Hierophant.
No,
So
okay. Who else's future should I pull from? I could.
I have high cards somewhere in my future, so I
from-
maybe.
I'll pull from Rift's future.
okay. So the top card of nihilisms is the Page of Pentacles.
Okay.
So you can have a pentacle suit or you can have a page value. So 11.
Okay. What's that?
What is that? That is a swords.
7 of
5,
swords?
6, 7, 8. 8 of swords.
Oh, 8 swords.
8 of Swords. Okay.
Okay.
So,
You're currently against a knight.
Swords.
Remember
I'll
the
keep-
count. Remember the counters.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. So you're gonna.
So I'm gonna keep the sword suit, I think.
I have
right?
cups.
Hold on. He's got cups. Cups counter swords.
Oh, ooh. You're right.
So you got those 2 flip flopped in your brain.
Yeah, flip them
Other
the
way.
other way.
Right. Okay. So I should keep the cups suit.
Keep
and
the
take
pentacles.
swords.
Take the sword's
Pentacle.
value and the pentacle suit. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Nailed it.
That thing.
Did it. So you've
That's what
got.
we're doing.
What was the sword's value?
8.
8. So you get your 2 helps. That's gonna boost it to 10.
Okay.
Does that go in my pass now?
No, it just goes back on top, I believe.
Oh,
I'd have to
nice.
Doesn't
reread the
say.
Fool. Does it not say? Then yeah, it just goes back on top. And then the Knight of Cups gets reduced by 3 between a hinder and that static negative, so it goes down to a 9. So you are going to score a success, and it will score a setback.
Okay.
And you are scoring success in the Pentacles suit. So if you want to do anything Pentacles wise, you can do that.
Should we?
I would
could
suggest
reduce-
misdirect. Yeah.
Yeah, I could reduce the opponent's awareness by 1. That sounds like a good idea.
I would
Yeah.
not get to draw in that case, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Nice. So misdirect.
Mm-hmm. And then I get to choose
Impress.
one more?
Yep.
Okay.
Or
I will...
No. Does devastate do more than 1?
No, only if
not
there
a-
was bigger difference, yeah. So right
Okay.
now it's the same.
Yeah. So you can
I
press him.
will-
Nice.
I will decrease the value of his next revealed card.
Okay. Do a hinder.
So
Dope.
hinder. Okay.
Yeah, I will hinder him and misdirect him.
Nice. And
It's like the looking through the thing. It's like, look over here. No, look
Yeah.
over here.
and for me, I am going to what do I get to do for setbacks on cups? I thought those were good. Choose an ally. On their next turn, they can perform the select and reveal steps after their opponent has. I'm going to choose myself. So nihilism is going to get to anticipate what you are doing. I will get to select and reveal after whoever is against me selects and reveals.
Did I get a nom nom
Um,
nomicron.
Can you
You
remind
get
me?
one just for calling it that.
Just for calling it. Can you remind me what your card was?
It's the fool.
Oh, it was the
I
fool.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been opening curtains and
Yes.
mono hands.
I'm gonna say no for now. I'm gonna say no. Just for now. For now. Rude.
Rude.
Rude. Rude.
Nasty behavior.
Nasty. Just terrible behavior.
Mhm.
Who's up next?
I guess let's not all just fight over for first
Right.
place. Let's see.
I
Go
could
ahead,
go to like waste my turn to just get rid of a crappy card.
Yeah, I can do the
they've got
same.
they've got an insta reveal sort of deal.
Yeah. And I drew back up.
Oh,
Hmm.
but I'm just kind of looking at something. Yeah, guess we can. It might be a good chance to just kind of burn our weak potential cards
Mm-hmm.
and do some boosting. Just because the cards that are in Matt's hand
Ooh,
are very boosty.
Actually, go ahead and pick me. I have something in mind.
Sorry's got a plan.
Sorry's got a plan. There's a lot of Pentacles behavior out of Sorry
I was
today.
gonna say you've been
Yeah.
yelling you've got a plan for the last 3 turns.
I've
I'm so
got a
excited
plan.
to see.
I've got a
Because
plan.
we're bonded now, okay?
That's
There's
true.
There's a piece of me inside
Mhm.
Sorry, and there's a piece of Sorry inside Pam.
I love it. So yeah,
We're the voices in each other's heads now.
select and reveal. I'm assuming you're going against Nihilism.
Yes, we're going against nihilism.
Alrighty. What do I get to play against?
The Three of Pentacles.
The Three of Pentacles. Wunderbar. Okay.
Wunderbar.
I am going to match that against the Knight of Swords.
Yeah. So I am countered.
You are countered, yes.
Ooh.
But that's okay, because you get to go boop now.
That's true. I get to go bonk. So it ends up being effective 9 to your, what was yours, 2 or 3?
3.
3. So 9. I still go score Triumph. I am going to, I get to pick 3 things. And from Swords, yeah, I'll break. I will burn that card that you revealed.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
I will then devastate. So 9 minus 3, so 6 stress to you.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna help myself.
Just
Sounds
help yourself.
good.
I'm just gonna help myself because y'all keep weakening me into oblivion. I'm gonna balance that out a little bit. There we
Maybe
go.
you shouldn't have overpowered cards on your
Yeah,
boss.
jeez.
Y'all are playing the game very
Um,
well. I'm just gonna have to play the game right back at you. Amazing. So what
I
are you
have
doing?
6.
You have 6 stress to deal with. Yes.
6 stress to deal with. Okay. So we are going to blink.
Did I have stress to deal with? I'm sorry.
I don't
No.
think so. No, because you
Okay, I can-
countered me. Or no, it wasn't
Yeah.
countered, but the only thing I could do was like help
Yeah,
myself or
okay.
something. Yeah.
We're good.
Oh,
We're
and
going.
narratively what this is like, Sorry is like, I have a plan, and then just like the bottom of like the like street that you're standing on just like gets eaten up into nothing and you fall plummeting. I don't get on Narragen, but I feel like this knight falling out of wherever they were standing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
evoking a little bit of that
Stop.
sense.
The
Ah,
world
that
is
was
suddenly
my
upside down.
plan. Whee!
That was my plan. Whee!
You fell into my
Uh,
trap.
You fell into my trap. Okay, so we're going to burn a card,
Yep.
and then we're going to flinch for the last one.
That would only be 4 stress. You got 6 stress coming in, right? 9 minus 3.
I blinked,
Blinked. Yes, thank you.
flinched,
Sorry. I missed the
burned.
blinked. I missed the blinked. I missed the blunk.
Flinch burn.
Blink, flinch,
Okay.
burn.
Blink Blanc.
So my
Blink
future
blonk.
Blanc.
is now empty. What do I do?
Anytime you would need to interact with your future, you shuffle your past, blind burn, and then that is your new future. Ooh,
Okay.
our first go round.
Oh.
Now it starts getting a little slippery. Okay, who goes next?
We are going to go with brain, karma. There we go. My brain
All
wanted
right.
charisma, and I was like, that is currently incorrect.
No, sorry, I just had to be so extra.
So
All right.
extra.
I'm so extra. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. Yeah. Let's see.
I know
Yeah.
what I want to do.
No, just heavy breathing like
what am I gonna do?
Okay.
You good?
I'm just gonna plunge. I'm just gonna plunge
I'm
for it.
assuming you're against nihilism, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have the world.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's
Ooh.
very
I
pretty.
have the
Ooh.
5 of cups.
The 5 of Cups. Lovely. So, the world has an ability called Confront Oblivion. All dreamers gain an eye when the world is revealed. So, across all of you, this like bit of ground gets eaten up and then just like blip, 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 all these eyes, and you're seeing it across all of the denizens of the, like everyone's just like blip, blip, like these eyes start poking themselves out of everywhere.
Horrifying.
Horrifying. I love it. It's my brand.
This is-
And the world has no suit and it has a value of 10. And you have the 5 of Cups, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mine is -1 because I helped myself, but I've got that -2 all the time, so it goes to a 9. Yours is a 5 brought down by 2 because of the eyes on you to a 3. So it is a
Bitch.
9 versus a 3.
You know what? Yeah,
And
we're
then
going for it.
didn't I hindered you the last round too.
Did you hinder me?
I'm
Okay,
pretty sure.
Then
right?
I'm actually an 8.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're still gonna triumph, so.
I will still triumph unless there's any guides or bonds or tomfoolery of
Let me see.
Yeah, let's.
Can I see the cards again?
Let us look.
I'm not seeing any.
That's a world. That's not a. That's
Yeah,
not
this is a
room.
The only thing I
world.
could potentially think of is just there's like the fallen cups over here versus the standing cups over here to represent like a
So-
broken.
Broken
Connection.
The only thing I can think of, right, is also when you're pregnant, technically something is eating you from the inside.
No.
I was putting it the other way. Is that like because mothers tend to lose their identities?
Oh my
Yeah.
Oh.
That's good. That's
Now,
better.
That's how I was gonna phrase it. If
Mhm.
maybe you would say that that's a decay of identity.
You know what?
I mean,
I'm willing to, because absolutely postpartum is a thing, 100%.
Yep.
For
Right.
sure. Yeah. So yours is an effective 4 to my 8. It's still going to be a triumph, but
Would-
it's the
But I still get my invoking my guide too with the.
I'm not seeing broken connection unless she's like looking forlornly at someone. I'm seeing like toppled over, but I'm not seeing broken.
mhm.
There's
Oh,
no road
well, if you
behind
actually
is
look at the
there?
spills, there's 2 cups that are connected versus 1 that's disconnected from the group.
That's more
In terms of the
disconnection rather than
Damn it.
broken. Yeah.
broken. Yeah.
I'm trying my best.
I know. I
Yeah,
love
we're
it.
Trying. We're doing
trying.
our best here.
So I think it's gonna be a 4 versus an 8.
Mhm.
And then there is a bonus for me.
Mm-hmm.
If it scores a success or better against cups or wands, it can choose the deja vu effect. The dreamer stares unblinkingly into oblivion, because this represents nihilism's ability to show you a preview of what awaits should it realize its goals. And it is just this bleak nothingness. It's not like you exist in an expanse. It is the pain of having no existence, nothing forward, nothing backward, nothing now, just absolute annihilation. So I'm going to be able to deja vu here. You still get your 1 pick. You still get a setback. I am going to, for my 3 picks, I am going to devastate twice. So that is going to be a total of 8 stress. And then
Ooh,
I'm
that is
going
rude.
to, that's very rude. And then I'm going to,
That's so rude.
I'm going to help myself. I'm going to just give me that little +1 because that's been coming up clutch
He's
so
got
far.
cups.
Ooh.
Okay, so what I wanted to do was an anticipate.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, pick who gets that anticipate.
Who feels like that they might be able to benefit from and anticipate? Like who
I think
feels
we're-
like
Are we still boosting Pam?
I don't know. How's everybody looking? Because
A little rough.
right now, all I can, the highest thing that I can play right now is going to be Pentacles, and it's pretty high. But what'd you say?
Oh no, I'm just thinking. I'm
Oh, I just
very
realized I was
high
muted
in
that whole
cups.
time.
Yeah, Haley was muted.
Oh.
Yeah, so like if I could have the, because like, Matt, close your eyes. We know what my next card is to pull.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
and I could probably boost that depending on, but like I feel like Wands is our best bet against the
Yeah,
Hierophant.
right. Wands is gonna.
But
be
I
our
don't
best
have
bet.
anything like that. So
Right.
Neither. I'm Wandsless. Wandsless.
Then that would mean
So I
Sorry
could-
would be
I
the
could
best one if we're
just-
thinking about wands.
Yeah.
sorry have anything that's chaotic right now.
But Pentacles does. I don't know.
Because
Sorry
yeah,
always is a little chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I could get boosted on how I'm trying to convince the Hierophant on other bits and pieces, or I could go against that and just see how it goes.
Yeah,
Just YOLO it.
We're just. We're gonna
Let's
focus
just
in
YOLO
and
it.
Kill nihilism and YOLO it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
So what was? Okay, you're going against nihilism
So
now.
what's the end result of the
The way
Haley
Haley
analyze?
was just like.
You
was just
can
like,
pick and reveal after.
Yes, you get to pick and reveal
He
after
does.
I go.
Oh. Okay. Let me go.
And then hand that to someone else.
Yeah, who's getting the anticipate is really what
Yeah.
your question is.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
think I should get rid of a card on the Hierophant and then
Okay.
be boosted to then see who. So if I feel like if we all go against the Hierophant right now and leave the anticipate for, oh no, because that's my next turn, isn't it? Anticipate.
Yeah.
I don't get to pick it.
Yeah,
not
it's on
an
your next
enemy. Damn it.
So if you want to boost me
Mm.
and give me the
Mhm.
anticipate,
Yeah.
I have options.
Okay,
Give
cool.
her- yeah. Give Sorry the anticipated.
So
But I
go.
can't give you an anticipate because I don't.
No, but
Yeah.
she can choose to give me the anticipate for my next turn,
Okay.
and then still choose
Don't worry,
you
I
to
can
go.
sprinkle. I can sprinkle the love. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, perfect. Then yes, I will go
right.
against the Hierophant,
Yes, the Hierophant effort is still out there. Yeah,
and that is what that was
4
suitless,
value.
isn't it?
Suitless 4 value. Yeah,
Cool. Then I will.
and Sorry has the anticipate buff.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
The 5 of Pentacles.
All right. Yeah. Score
Ooh,
a
that's
success.
definitely.
Ooh,
That
decaying
looks like
identity.
it's rotting away, decaying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
decaying identity
It does.
there.
It does.
So you could draw. You can treat that as a 6. Yeah.
Nice. Cool. That's a 6 against a 4, so it's still not quite right.
Still not a
I think we
triumph,
can
but it is a
see.
success. Yeah.
I'm like staring at it. What does the Hierophant look like again?
It
It's the
looks like it's the crows. It looks
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Hitler Crow.
No!
Sorry.
I did not see that.
That's funny.
Don't
All right,
just
Kim.
call
I
it
don't
like
think
it
there's
is.
anything else in there. Unless you would count this like the rain behind it as a storm.
Hmm. I don't think so. I don't think anyone has a storm guide right
No
now.
one has
Well,
the storm right
sorry,
now.
I thought
Yeah.
sorry had storm.
No, I've got the
Um,
road not chosen. So if you have any with the
Oh.
road in the background,
Cool. Beautiful. Then I'll just get my success then.
Okay. What you gonna use that
Believe.
success for?
Help.
Help! Father, help!
What is it? Pentacles.
Who are you helping? Also, who has
Yeah,
the
gonna-
who has the boon that gives you +2 when you? Oh, that's Danny. That's right.
That's
That's
Danny.
Danny.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm going to help. Sorry.
Helping. Sorry.
And I will just and hinder the Hierophant.
Or the nihilism. You
Sorry, yeah, the nihilism.
You
sorry.
can hinder the Hierophant too to like knock that down to a 3,
No.
but okay.
Yeah, are we going? No, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I will just hinder the.
Nihilism.
That's next turn though, isn't it?
It'll
Their
get
next
rid of his
reveal
help.
card, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And
Just
then-
do that.
Okay, cool. Yep, I'll do that. Done. And then I'll pass it across to who's going to boost. Sorry, next.
I can boost sorry next.
Nice, Pam.
Pam! Pam!
Get it, Pam.
Get it, Pam! You going against nihilism? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
go against nihilism.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Okay.
Just gonna... I was
Oop.
trying to remember what everybody's guides are.
I have the 10 of
This is-
swords.
The 8 of Pentacles.
Oh, so I have a -2 to this, so it's just an 8. Because I helped,
You
but then I got
counter me.
hindered. I do counter you, but it is just a clash. So I'm only gonna get to pick 2 things, and I can't devastate because there's no difference between scores. Although, actually, hold on, you
If it counters
have
that I don't get to do anything, right?
correct. Yes,
Correct.
So sad. Anyway,
you do have 1 eye on you, so it's -1. So it'll be 8
Okay.
versus 7. So I get a success.
Okay.
Pa 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 pa. You get a setback. And with my success, I got swords. What am I gonna do? You don't get to do anything, so I don't want to pick any. I don't want to pick glare. That'd be
Yeah,
bad.
I don't get to do anything.
You don't get to do anything.
I didn't do anything.
I will.
Wait. Look, there's a chess piece falling off of the board.
Oh.
She's stepping on the chess pieces. You see that? She separated them forcefully.
She did.
She broke them.
She broke them. Broken connection. Okay.
Broken
if you,
connection.
I still get to
I
pick
would say-
2.
You do, but
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm just saying.
It's not a
I see
success.
it.
It means you can't do the any success options.
That's true. I can't do any success options, so that's fair. Yeah. So I will just have a clash. I will do ba ba ba. I will help myself and I will press. So I deal 2 stress to you.
Okay, we can handle that. Sorry, I was actually useless this round.
Nope, you were fine. And remember,
You're
we can
fine.
go an entire another round before picking me.
That's fair.
Yes. Yeah, because I have a good one now to then continue to boost.
Okay.
I was
And the closer we get to him burning cards, the better. So we can just run through the deck.
yeah. And what is the
That's true.
how many do we know how many hit points or how much stress the other one takes, the Hierophant has?
None
We
so
don't know
far.
that one.
You have not dealt
No.
any stress to it.
Yeah.
I would peek behind the curtain. It could take 12 stress before it's dealt with.
Okay. That's a bit of a heavy pylon if we were going to do that.
What would you like to do? Who's going next? And what are you doing?
I'm gonna blink to absorb the 2 stress.
Awareness down to 3.
3.
I believe,
Yeah.
yep.
So I won't draw back up.
Gotcha. Yeah. But all those increases in awareness coming off because y'all have been blinking a lot.
Yes.
And who gets to go now?
And you get to have that eye drop off of you.
That's true.
Wait.
You lose your eye. Yes. Not your eye.
Tonight, guys.
You lose the bad eye, the evil eye.
I just when you
Wait,
said
do
that,
I lose
literally
it as
made me
well?
feel
Because I
like
had
an
blown-
eye just like
It just went.
She's got a little geode now.
So,
Just to verify really quick, did I lose it after gaining it? Because I had gained it on my turn and then blinked to get rid of
and
stress.
then you blinked. So yes, you would have lost it after you gained it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Keep me honest if you blink. Cool.
We're trying.
We're trying.
I'm trying to figure out who does what when.
Yep. Who's going next, and what are you doing? And just a heads up, we are getting close to time. So what I'll say
Yeah.
is one more. I think y'all have been stacking up on sorry right now to do something big.
Mhm.
So I would say one more buff card, and then
And then
sorry.
I'll go.
Let's see what you can
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Let me...
then I'll put my hand up if we don't get more than one, unless you've got something good, fun.
I mean, if we are just gonna kind of go in all crazy,
Yeah, we'll just go.
I
in.
do have one potential
Okay.
card, so.
I also have one potential card, so.
So I already kind of used up my best card. So at this point, I'm just like, well, I could swing
That's okay.
at
Well, no,
the
that's what I'm saying,
Hierophant.
like, yeah, if you go at the Hierophant, you know that it can't counter you, so at least you get something.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
and then I could just kind of use all that too. Yeah, I think I'll just go against the
The Hierophant. Sure.
Hierophant.
Do it.
8 cups.
8
Nice.
cups. Nice.
8 cups.
Nice.
So that is going to be a
8
triumph.
cups.
See it better.
Yeah.
There we go. My face.
There
my
you
face
go.
has consumed it.
That is going to be a triumph for sure.
Is he scrutinizing anything painful?
Actually, he kind of is because the 8 of cups is supposed to represent like loneliness. So you can kind of see that he's walking on a path by himself with like a walking cane.
He's scrutinizing himself.
Scrutinizing.
He's like, why am I alone? No.
I would say
Okay.
maybe not
We've
painful
just got
scrutiny,
the-
but the road untaken could
Oh,
be.
yeah, the road untaken.
Yeah.
So it could
Find
it could
yourself
count
in
as
my
the
weird guide.
it could count as the 9 of cups for the purposes of any. You're already triumphing, but if you wanted to devastate the effort while you're here, you absolutely could do that.
Do it. Do
Devastation.
it.
Do it.
Do it, devastate.
All right.
Devastation.
Yeah. You know what? I want the power. Let me devastate.
Nice. So you'll
Yes.
deal 5 stress to the effort. So the Hierophant will get knocked down from 12 to 7.
Awesome. So then for the 2, should I just do help and hinder?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was also debating on doing lookout, which
Well, you
that
can do
increases somebody's
help and
awareness.
analyze. So that way we know what's
Help-
coming up. Because
oh.
we already have an anticipate, but if
Mhm.
we know what's coming up, we know.
Future cards.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can't analyze someone that you didn't attack.
Yeah.
True.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Help and hinder.
Because it says opponent rather than foe.
I'm so
And
used
I
to
can
us
also
going
do-
against one person.
Good catch.
I can also do lookout, which I can increase someone's awareness if they need it.
We've only got one more turn left. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So then
Just
help and
hinder.
hinder. We're gonna
Alrighty.
help.
okay.
Sorry, and hinder.
Hinder.
I never get to keep my help. You keep hindering it away. Meh.
Yes.
you don't need
Okay.
it.
Y'all have
Going
been doing
against
really well against
Nihilism.
this guy. Yeah. Okay. Now it is Pam's
can go
turn. Or
again.
sorry.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to do Pam?
Sorry.
Or sorry.
Well,
That's
you
right.
said we
Yes.
had one more boost.
One more boost
and
So
then
turn,
we
we're
had
and
one
then
ending
sorry.
on.
more. So,
Oh, I
yeah.
thought he
Yeah.
said one more round.
No, sorry.
Yeah,
One
I
more
thought so
turn.
too. And I was just like,
Okay.
we all get to go, but no, yeah, it's one more person.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
Just the one, actually.
Just the
Sorry
one.
for stealing.
Okay, go, sorry.
Sorry for turn stealing.
Sorry.
Okay. I have an
Sorry.
anticipate, so I
You
get
have
to
an
see what
anticipate?
you choose first.
Yes. Man, that makes us a little tough. But you know, I think it's just going to be we'll do this one. I'll give myself the best shot number wise is the Page of Pentacles. So value 11.
Well, it's gonna be
Very
value minus.
It'll be my
3.
value
No,
9 effectively. Yeah.
Are those
Value
zombies
9.
that he's throwing a
Okay.
coin to?
There's like they're like weird little like not even ghost hands. They're like hands being formed of the earth.
That's cool. That's
very cool.
cool. Could you say he's like decaying then?
I would not say he is decaying.
So.
He's just chilling there.
Keep chilling.
Yeah.
Maybe
This
the
is gonna
coin
be-
is decaying.
Interesting.
Yes.
Oh,
Because the only thing I have that is not counterable is the 4 of Pentacles.
Ah. So I will still score a success given that, unless
You will
you've got
still
anything.
score a success. Now, he is very much scrutinizing as he is working on
Yes.
breaking this open.
I don't see
And he
any-
does have a furrowed brow.
He does have a furrowed brow. You know what? Yes, sure.
We're just gonna go for it.
Yep.
Furrowed
A
brow.
furrowed brow is enough pain that I'll count that for that guide. So, +1, so
That puts me at the
Oh.
7.
damn it.
yeah, because you did have another 2 coming from help.
Because I had 2, so
Yep.
this was 7.
So yours
I
is
feel
7.
like a dumbass. I forgot to give my Onirigen when I did the help
Oh,
action.
you know what? Here, we're learning. How many?
Okay.
You had 2 Onirigen that you could give,
Yeah, I'm just gonna yeet all of it.
so it'd be 9 versus 9. It'd be a clash.
That's a clash.
Yep. So you get to pick yours, and I get to pick mine.
Okay.
Wait, question on your card. With the hand that's kind of reaching your character's mat, would you count that as a broken connection?
No, I don't see anything broken in here. Sad, forlorn. I don't see anything broken.
Nothing broken.
Damn.
Alas.
Okay,
Alas.
I might as well shoot my shot,
Hey,
man.
you gotta shoot your
I
shot.
see that pretty. I see that pretty girl at the bar. I gotta shoot my
You gotta
shot.
shoot your shot, man.
Important. What's next?
Is picking what we want to do for each of our 2. We are in Pentacles. We're each in Pentacles.
We are each in Pentacles.
Yes. We get to do 2 things. So I will misdirect you, drop your awareness
Okay.
down to 2, and I will just press to deal 2 stress to you.
Okay. I can't do that one because that one is cups only, I believe. Or is wands only? Yeah, wands only. Okay, so we are also going to misdirect
Yep.
because I can.
Because I can.
And we are also going to press.
Nice.
Asari's like, I'm giving as good as I'm getting. Here you go.
Very cool. So deal 1 stress.
Thought everything was all by design. It's not.
I will pitch the 8 of swords.
I will move the 5 of wands.
And we'll do once again in classic fashion. We keep running up against our time, and I will offer the same devil's bargain that I've been. If I blind burn, because now I have to draw up, but I'm all out of
Mhm.
future. So if I blind burn, I'm gonna have y'all pick 2 of the 3 major arcana that are in this deck. There's the moon, which is the like quintessential nightmare card. Every nightmare has the moon in it. It's the one that causes a panic. It's the one that, as Haley knows, if someone gets knocked out because of it, it happens again. It keeps repeating as the nightmare intensifies. There's the tower, which was just a high value as far as you know. There's an extra effect very similar to the world, where if it scores success against certain suits, it can do more stuff. And then there was the world, which was the one that gave you all of an eye, in addition to doing its horrible stuff. So which 2 would you like to bank on as being the victory conditions here?
The moon?
I was gonna say moon for 1.
And the world.
And the world.
Moon
I
and
have
the
a
world?
feeling about the world.
Okay.
Moon
Yeah,
and the
I have
world.
a
There we
feel-
go.
I immediately, my brain
It's
went
affecting the
world,
world,
and
so this is.
It's affecting the world.
yeah.
All right.
It's a nightmare, so we
I'm
got
gonna do
this.
one last standard shuffle.
So ancient.
It's the
world!
world!
Let's go!
Let's go! How do y'all manage to take this thing down as you are fighting desperately against its desires?
I think I'm manifesting more city. Like I'm just
Ooh,
like
interesting.
that's what I would like to do. I
Okay.
would like for literally like almost the glowy shit that's all with me to be like siphoning off into the dream and like creating,
Nice.
derusting and creating more cobblestone, build the street back.
As it's eating things and doing this nihilism, like destroy everything, you are feeding back into it and replacing what has been destroyed.
Right.
I think as Pam is doing that, Sari is going to take a hint from our last boss fight. And just kind of lean in and whisper, "You cannot take from me. I am not of your world."
Ooh. Love it. Yes. Chills.
I think for karma, I'm just kind of going with the stuff that's kind of based in my hand since we're not using it.
Mm-hmm.
So with utilizing like the 3 and 6 of cups, how they're kind of determined by like connection and stuff, karma's focusing on like rallying the people into kind of a more festive nature, because we're bringing up Bartcoin back to kind of get things back and moving. We're trying to push the future forward for everybody to give them something to look forward to and create a more like positive, jovial atmosphere.
We're building
To bring the color
infrastructure,
back.
Building infrastructure.
I'm building roads. You're bringing back the economy. But...
Yeah.
Amazing. And then Rift. What is Rift
Yeah.
doing?
Rift. If we're using the cards that we've got in our present to kind of guide things, I've got some weird fucking feelings.
I've got weird.
So like
Bless.
I feel like what has happened is like due to these cards, like they all have a very much like trapped feeling, like or like with what is it, like new beginnings, compassion, and like intimacy, which is like something that Rift is like not used to. So I feel like what's happened is these people are like the creator of Bartcoin, our new leader, like, and so they're like they are all just staring at Rift, and so nihilism is like, I'm not getting any new information from this because all their eyes are focused on this thing that I've got no interest in, and so like she's like, I see everything, but wait, everything is all just one person, and so they're all just like staring at me, and Rift's is like, no,
Look at me.
no, I'm so trapped.
I'm so trapped. Trapped under the attention.
working in conjunction with Karma, who's like trying to bring up a party atmosphere. We're like, okay, someone's getting some terrible social anxiety. Let's like distract from that for a little bit.
And
It's like when you're working with a VIP at a con where it's like, okay,
Yeah,
you
let's
met the
just-
person, please hurry along.
please move along, please. And I think maybe that's it. Is that like this overwhelming sense of dread, this pending, looming nightmare. As quick as it came, it's just gone. Like people just forget. They just stop talking about it. It's not relevant anymore. There's Rift. There's these new buildings that have come out of nowhere. There's this party-like atmosphere. And with Sari's sort of like whispered dismissal, it's just like, you have a hard time pinning down that nihilism was ever here. It's just gone. And while you've not necessarily provoked anything else out of the dream, you've certainly seemed to have stabilized this little sector of it. And then you wake up, and you are back in the room as Reaper has pulled you out, the cult of Bartcoin. As Reaper has pulled you out. You are back in Grimma's little laboratory space with the Sage monitoring you, with Reaper tending to some of your psychosomatic wounds. Things are calm, and you are able to sort of digest everything that has happened so far. Nihilism has not grown in influence just yet, but they do feel like they're getting closer to tugging some of the strings and getting back in the action after they were so rudely dispelled at the hands of a couple would-be adventurers back in the Forge of Fury. And we'll find out what happens with all of that later on.
Yeah.
I have no idea what we're going to do next week, but it's going to be cool and fun no matter what. Thank you to everyone for joining us and watching along. Thank you to all of my fantastic players for once again diving into the Beckoning Dream and doing some more super fun playtesting and adventures in surrealism and divination, all that good stuff. Yes. I hope you had a great time. I know I did. I hope that you continue to have a great time throughout the rest of the week. As we were going to continue, we had TBK last night, Total Party Chaos. We're going to have some more Out of Orbit on Wednesday. That's going to be a blast as we continue to survive our lost in space crew surviving on some alien planet that they are exploring. Speaking of eyes, we just saw some three-eyed weird shadow people over there. What's going on there? Three eyes is a running theme for the network, apparently. And then next week, starts back up all over again. Some more Total Party Chaos, some more Beckoning Dream, potentially, or at least Tales vs. Tales, and some more Out of Orbit. And then, even more exciting things to come after that. More details tomorrow as we dive back into the Wednesday crew. Anything else before we head out? Any other final parting
Remember to
thoughts?
join the Discord.
Remember to join the
and
Discord.
Make sure to vote on Patreon.
All the links.
Come play
Last
with
minute
me.
chilling.
And with all of that, be good to yourselves, be good to others. Now more than ever, kindness.
You can't make me.
Kindness is a revolution on its own. And are you ready for more tales?
Always.
Always.
Bye, everybody. Stick around for a raid. We'll be raiding. Bye bye.